Hi, world.
It's his birthday, guys. Make sure you tell him happy birthday, guys.
25 years old right here, guys. Looking nice, right?
Woo, woo. Young nigga.
Woo, put happy birthday act right.
Oof. I feel like that nigga from SoundCloud's gonna just come after my ass one day.
A-K-R-Y.
Oh, no. C-K-R-Y-T-E.
Wait, spell it all.
A-C-K-R-Y-T-E. Okay, that's the act right.
Does that get you good?
R-Y-T-E.
R-Y-T-E, yes, sir. Act right. Yes.
What was it? Act right, that get you good, and what was the other?
Happy birthday,
Sting?
right.
We couldn't think of the third
I
one.
know that we had a third one.
I know we couldn't think of a good one. I think was it Stang?
Stang, yeah.
It was Stang? Yeah, we couldn't think of a good one.
It was
that
Stang.
We was like, damn.
Stang, that get you good, and act right.
What Lane's doing I said?
That's Stang.
Man, what they get you good. What you
Stang just sounds nasty. Like this nigga does nothing but rabbit punches, low blows, behind the back, punches straight in the neck.
They're gonna sit back with their Chrissy man. She's got this shit cocked up to school.
Just waiting for somebody to fuck up.
This one's to Scott Adkins. I don't know if we're even like live or not, but this is definitely going to Scott Adkins, number one. Kickman Supreme, what they like to call him.
Yeah, Kickman Supreme. He is the better Jean-Claude of this generation. Way more legit. Fun fact, he was very close to actually playing Bruce Wayne in the Christopher Nolan series. He actually submitted a little like, tryout thing that's actually on the internet somewhere. And I was like, I think that he could have done it.
He probably, to me, would have been better in not a Christopher Nolan Batman.
Or at the very least, he could have been the stunt guy.
Yeah.
Which would have been great.
I would say he'd be better in like a different type of like
Well, kept thinking
I'd say more action based.
Well, I kept thinking that he should have been Iron Fist, just
that
make him blonde and then
that too.
There you go.
I'd give him that. I would do that too.
Yeah, but they got the dude from Game of Thrones. I'm like, okay, so
didn't make any sense. But I'm like,
y'all have to train him how to look like he can fight now. Good luck, because it didn't turn out good.
No, if there was like if they had like a more action based like Batman series or movie, like he would be perfect for something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Christopher Nolan because that wasn't really so focused on like.
Well, the acting aspect had kind of made me go like that's why that I think that
Christian Bale.
It was better for Christian Bale. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Because I was like, this is a lot more more drama, kind of I guess more pushed into this than more others. But yeah, Iron Fist that actually been fucking god.
I think I signed a petition too for him to like be Danny Rand. Put it.
Shut the fuck up for that. Yo, Scott Adkins is Danny Rand. Oh my god.
It would have worked. I mean, because I think that he's about the right height too for him, or he's slightly taller. But
yeah, he's like
either way.
He's literally like my size, like my height.
Yeah, because he's like
bigger, 6'2",
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, 6'2". He's probably about 200, 190, I think.
Yeah, no, he's Scott Adkins. Because when he was boycott at his heaviest, he was like 210. He wasn't that heavy. Yeah, he wasn't that heavy. I was like,
how
you
does it
on
look
that much
like
muscle
that?
and didn't even look that big?
How does 210 look like that? That's the same thing with what's his face though, Henry Cavill though. We keep thinking like that nigga's like some sort of a big ass beefcake ass nigga. He's like, nah, man, he's like fucking $190.
In my height.
Yeah, like wait, what?
Happy birthday to you.
Hi.
Happy birthday to you.
So
Happy
nice.
birthday, dear Barrick. Happy birthday to you. Here you go, little chocolate cake.
Thank you. Oh.
Even though I don't really like chocolate, I remember that you like it. So.
You like chocolate.
I'm about to eat some dirt cake, but I mean, hey, enjoy, man, enjoy. Hope it's good. Kenan, I got some cake also too for you, but it's not chocolate cake because
What kind?
that's only for dirty niggas. Come check it out.
It said chocolate tastes like dirt.
I'm about to blow your mind. Scott Adkins is 5'10".
He's 5'10".
Yes. I didn't know I was taller than that man at all.
It's where we live in, folks.
That sounds so good.
I have chocolate.
You guys watching your video?
Oh, we did. I'll show them the intro.
Look good.
Cool.
Beating up on the Lich King.
Yeah.
Like he ain't nut.
I mean, he really ain't nothing right now.
They didn't do shit though. In that one. In that scene, I was like, man, this shit was kind of weak. But I got a lot of good footage. Like there's this one.
These are like the perfect size.
No?
There are though.
The chocolate cake is tall. I got that one for my birthday.
Good.
This is the scene I wanted to use. Good part right here.
That looks way better.
Yeah, alright. That was way better. I wanted him to use that. Like,
Got falling down.
yeah.
Oh, God, I can hear that nigga screaming right now.
And now?
Yo, Tyrion, shut up.
God bends to my will.
Happy birthday! Shout to Jazzy said happy birthday. Happy
Oh, thank
birthday,
you.
B.
Thank you.
This is a birthday stream now.
Yeah, this is a birthday stream now.
I'm fucking hearing Tyrion just, oh, I'm so mad. Like, God damn it.
Dude, World of Warcraft has too many fucking memories.
All nigga dude just scream like, bro, shut up. Even when he got killed, nigga just screaming. Like, fam, shut up. Fuck.
Yeah. Art just always had a problem with being a rapper. You know? Even since birth. So Tyrion really felt like screaming at him is the only way that works.
All day. Nigga just love doing that.
They do.
Quiet boy. We serve the light. I'm like, alright, here we go. Here he comes. Old fucking self-righteous ass. Here this nigga. Oh, fuck. Like, alright, we get it, you mad. So your bitch ass got fucking murked by the demon, nigga.
God damn.
I don't like that man, alright? I don't like him.
What is it?
Keenan doesn't even know about these guys. These legendary figures. Keenan?
I know very little.
How come you never got into WoW then? Just because you never really had a computer, or?
No, at the time I was, well, I'm still really into fighting games. Like that's my life. Cause I remember I tried out WoW, a few years after it came out when I still had a PC. It just wasn't my thing though. But if I tried it today, I'd probably like it more.
Yeah.
Wait, why? What's different between like now and then?
I guess at the time, I just didn't want to have to figure out so many things at once.
How long was back then, what?
Because I was pretty just simple, like, yeah, fighting games just worked because they were just easy for me.
Wow. Just caught on like that, damn.
But now, I've been playing more games that have to, like, incorporate more, like a strategy and options and builds. So that's made me go kind of like
Like
I probably,
RPG?
yeah. So today I could probably play WoW now, for sure.
Cause you were playing that Sekiro game with Michael a lot.
I wasn't playing Sekiro, Neo.
Neo, that's what it was. Neo 2 too.
Because Neo is probably somewhat similar, a little bit.
To Sekiro, or
Well, no, just
or to like RPG, which you're
Yeah.
kind of playing and stuff like that.
yeah, like making several builds and having like certain skills and items and so forth.
Oh, are you guys excited for Baldur's Gate?
Oh hell yeah!
Bro.
Because I remember in high school I played Baldur's Gate 2 a lot.
Oh yeah.
A whole lot.
Oh wow.
So I've been waiting for this game for like ever. And then when that trailer came out,
That shit looks so sick, doesn't it?
I was like, they're actually gonna make another one, and it looks this good.
Did you see the gameplay trailer? Like it's like an
Yeah.
hour long.
I watched the whole thing.
That shit was
Yeah.
so good, right?
Because
Like
they were specifically like, this will be the defining like D&D base game.
wow. Wow.
Basically.
It looks amazing. The elements of all the combat and the sneaking and stuff like that. Like,
and one of the best parts to me was when they were showing the little demo thing, and like the guy had made a vampire character, and then he was specifically saying like, yeah, because I'm a vampire, I can't cross water, I can't do certain things, but other characters can, and there's things that those characters can't do and can do. So depending on like who you are is what you can do.
it's like the ultimate. So far, it seems like it's like the ultimate Dragon Age, almost.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Age is like that, where you have to have certain classes in order to get through certain doors or do like certain objectives and stuff like that.
I remember too.
And I love that.
Because I used to play Dragon
Can I get
Age
one,
as
too?
well, but Dragon Age 3, I think.
It's your birthday, man. Look, last time I went kind of weak, man, but I'll go shot for shot with you boys.
You
Please.
gotta jump off.
It's the birthday, man. The birthday, big three, the big 3-1, man.
Yeah.
Or the big 1-3. You're 13 years old now, so
13. Here we go. That's
13
right.
years
13.
old.
yes.
I want pussy tonight.
Got fucking dead.
Oh god. Great.
Oh man, you shall get it, sir. You shall get it, young boy.
fucking
You shall
stupid.
fucking get it. God damn. He said, I want pussy tonight.
Night is young, you know.
The night is young. Well, there's
Was about
if
when I
y'all
was 13.
if y'all do end up doing anything on Friday, there's like 2 different things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
There's the event that I'm doing for like Black Lives Matter. All the money that we raise is going to like any like foundation that we decide to do. We haven't decided yet, but it's like definitely like Black Lives Matter type of stuff, police reform and stuff.
That's what's up.
But then there's also like some other event. One of my really good friends also invited me to. It's like at her house, so it's gonna be pretty chill. So if you want to do something Friday, hit me up.
I should be getting my So Icy shirt. So
Ooh.
my So Icy boy shirt actually. So
I still gotta get that
I'm
shirt
ready to
too.
go wild.
It's a nice ass shirt.
You might go wild with your So Icy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have I shown you that shirt?
You haven't shown me So Icy. All right, well here it looks.
Makes me think
Let's
of
take
those,
this shot.
Boston fights.
Salute.
That Rogan and
Happy
Abdul
birthday.
talk about at parties.
Jesus, man.
One second. I'm getting pulled up real fast.
Yeah, because there's one site. I think the anti-cool.
Yeah. Ain't nobody cool.
Ain't nobody cool.
Ain't nobody.
So there's a lot of
Yeah. So I
nice
got that,
graphic tees.
So I got that fucking Vegeta shirt at.
Oh, the Versace Vegeta.
Versace.
Man, I love that
Versace.
shirt. I love that shirt so much. Now that's a cool Cowboy Bebop shirt too.
Because they had a Hope to Noken shirt from there that I'm probably going to get.
The only thing is missing is Ein. But that's okay.
You know, but there were, I think I saw one shirt that just had Ein on it. So I was
really?
I kind of want to get the shirt. Even though I'm not a big fan of corgis, but you know.
Corgis aren't the cutest. But they can be really cute.
He's
It's
a-
got to be the miniature corgis.
Ein's a good dog. He's a good boy. Or a good girl. I forget if Ein's a boy or a girl, but it's a good dog.
This is it.
There it is. So icy
That's what
boys.
That's gonna be here Friday.
So icy, boys. Wow. Is it coming in the mail?
Oh yeah.
Shit tight.
Wow. Wow, that looks so dope.
I was gonna do
Who is
that
this
one
Amy?
sale that they had
Nobody
where
cool?
I think that if you bought like $50 worth of merch, they would give you like a free face mask.
Damn.
But I don't think that they're doing it now though. I should have did it like back when
Back
they
when
were
they
doing
did it, yeah. Yeah, a lot of their old catalog stuff's kind of gone. So I was wanting to get another one of those Vegeta shirts, but like the black and white one.
Yeah.
If they had it, if they had those old, they used to have one for the black and gold.
I mean, nobody cool.
And that fucking one that I never was able to get.
Joe
the fucking pink and
Yeah.
white.
Oh
one.
shit.
Them little fuck Carol Baskin shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, them folk Carol Baskin shirts. I'm pretty sure they sold out.
Yeah, them
Oh,
things sold out.
Them bitches
Because
sold
I was
out.
thinking of getting the camo one,
Oh really?
and then like 2 days later, sold out. And I'm like,
Damn.
damn.
Nowadays, man, you can't think about getting stuff. You gotta get it right then and
You
there.
have to, yeah.
And it really sucks because, like,
Makes me think
The
I should
whole-
buy that shirt today.
yeah,
Before that
exactly.
shit go
Like
out.
the whole buyer's remorse and like, what's that
Yeah.
feeling of like the anxiety of like knowing that you buy stuff so quickly,
Nope.
and then that's how the world is shifting towards that already. It sucks because you're like at first you're like, dude, I need to cut back on my spending habits and stuff like that. But it's like, well, now I really don't have an option to do that because if I want to look cool, I gotta fucking spend my money right now.
Hey, I'm just gonna hold back. I'm just like, if I see it, I'm like, you know what, fuck it.
Because they still got
That's
the
how
one
I
I
am.
like,
Get that thing.
which I'm probably just gonna buy that.
Wait, let's see.
Tomorrow.
What is that?
Jogging from Hokunoken.
Hokunoken.
Before his head blew up.
Yeah, right. Before that blew up.
Talking shit.
That's on the back. Just hold it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Are these like Asian smalls or are these like American shirts?
Not American.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Because I was gonna get that one and then a K and Peel shirt that has a Key
and Peele?
and Kel on it.
Key and Peele?
K and Peel, yeah.
Okay. Key and Peele, so.
Keep saying that. That ain't it. Chief. I don't know what you-
That ain't you.
Nigga said K and Phil. You mean
Key and Peel?
Key and Peele, huh?
Yeah.
But it's got a fucking fucking these nigga AJ and fucking his brother.
It's AJ.
His brother Keenan Thompson. Oh god, this nigga said K and Peele though. I can't. Yeah, that one. That struck a nerve.
Because I heard my cousin say that a lot, and then somehow I just started saying that. I'm like, his name is Keegan Michael Key, so why am I saying K? It's very strange.
Oh man, if he heard that, he probably rolling.
It's terrible.
He would actually be pretty upset. Not like upset, like fuck you. Be like, wow, that's.
Yo, speaking of, have you seen that show that Jordan Peele is coming out with for HBO?
It's supposed to be like a horror show. I haven't seen it. It hasn't came out yet.
Trailer was fuck.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's.
Pulled me into that.
I hope it's gonna be like a Lovecraftian type of fucking otherworldly type of like evil shit.
Yeah,
That's what I'm kind of hoping too.
I'm kind of hoping so too.
I'm hoping for something kind of like Us, but like definitely more H.P. Lovecraft with monsters that are actually really causing havoc, and it's not like a dream. Like I would like for it to be like something like that, and that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
It seems like honestly, I love the direction that he's going because Steven Spielberg is old. You know what I mean? The guy's old. He's a legend. Everybody loves him.
He's basically
And-
just doing remakes and trying to come up with new stuff, but he's mostly just executive
Exactly.
producing stuff.
Literally.
Some ideas.
Literally, if
the horror actor, you know.
if Keegan actually kind of comes through and pulls this shit out like he has been, like all his movies have been hits. Even Us wasn't better than
I don't like
the
Us
other
that
one.
much.
Exactly, I was about to say it wasn't the better than the first one he did, Get Out, but it still was very comparable because it was a different movie. It wasn't supposed to be like Get Out. It was supposed to be its own movie. So it wasn't like, oh, I just watched a shitty fucking movie. It was like that was different.
Because so many people were trying to connect those two movies, but I don't think that he was trying to make them like that.
No,
I never. Like, I always wonder that. Why? I wonder why. Why would you think that they like got away from like? I guess be more creative with like horror and stuff like that because you really don't get like horror movies like
Not at
real
all.
like.
Well, that's why when
You get like 2 or 3 a year. That's it.
And they're not even. They're usually like the same, almost like something you could be like, oh, referencing like some
Like, did you
slasher shit or like some.
Did you see The Nun?
No.
The Nun was supposed to be
it was pretty
scary. But did you remember all the other movies that they did?
Yeah.
Fucking legendary. Like it was like Annabelle, and then it was like the other like
Paranormal Activity.
No, not Paranormal Activity. Naomi,
Don't start me on
what's
this.
the name of the guys that did The Nun?
Don't do me on that.
What other movies did they do?
Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, what other movies did they do?
Yeah, just-
Yeah, The Conjuring.
Conjuring.
The Conjuring 1 and 2. Those movies are scary as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Those movies are some scary ass fucking movies. But The Nun, I was like, dude, I could have slept through this whole movie and the jump scares would
I don't know.
have not woke
I
me
feel
up.
like, I feel like it's. I don't know if it's like they don't want to make scary movies like that anymore. Out of like.
Well, like I do know that Hollywood was trying to start the monster movie phase once more with the Invisible Man because that movie had actually did really good.
The Invisible Man? You talking about the? Oh, you talking about the with
When it came out last year.
Yeah, the comic book movie with him having powers and stuff. But that movie was whack as fuck.
They wanted to do
evil shit.
like
Yeah,
I just
the other
want
ones too.
just
But just,
evil shit.
evil
And there's just some niggas in the
just-
fucking.
What? the
insane asylum
Yeah.
jerking
I just
off
want
to,
evil.
basically.
I just want evil. That's all I want.
No, the problem is I don't think that Hollywood wants to go
And that's
to that place.
And that's what I was like. I don't
And that's
think
what
they're
makes me
gonna
go
go
like,
there.
well, then it's not going to be a
Yeah.
horror movie
Yeah.
if you're not thinking
I mean, that's
that
what I was
way.
saying.
If
I
you're not
want,
thinking that way,
some
it's not.
fucking madness type shit. Like this, that H.P. Lovecraft, where like motherfucker, like you see the fucking thing that's like the embodiment of all this evil, and niggas just go crazy, just insane. Like, oh nope, that's too much.
Yeah. You can't do it because that's going to be psychologically too much. Well, guess what? That's horror, bro.
That's
After all
horror.
them fucking times, I'm seeing them old fucking them old timely trailers when niggas talk about this movie is the scariest thing in the world. Like they were talking about people leaving the theater feeling like this,
Yeah.
that, and the third. I'm like, well, fuck it, let's bring that shit back.
Yeah.
Let's run that shit back then. Let's get back to that kind
That's
of
what
evil
people
shit.
like about horror movies. Like people love that type of shit, dude. Like there's been like the movie Midsummer. That movie was
Oh, I love it.
that movie was so awesome, but it wasn't scary like it
No,
felt like
yeah.
it wanted to
It's
be.
fucked up.
Yeah, it was just fucked up, but it felt like it wanted to be scary though. You know what I mean? Like it felt like they cut
I
it
would
to
take
where.
like disturbing more with that.
The trailers had made it
That's-
seem that
that's-
way.
Yeah.
still fine.
For sure.
Yeah.
But that's what I went into looking for that movie was like something that was gonna be scary, kind of
That
make me
Lovecraft
jump
trailer
type
had did
of
it
shit.
so well where it looked like your basic kind of old timey show that
Why'd
you
you
know,
bring up Midsummer?
just talking
Now I'm
about
thinking about the
racism
walking up
and
that
then
fucking cliff.
it just got scary.
the opposite step.
Yes.
Dude did die. Alright.
I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, oh my god.
I'll never forget, bro.
Right when that dude had started freaking out, I'm like, just calm down, bro, because they gonna think that we weird.
For real, bro.
He started freaking out,
For
and
real,
the first
for
one to
real.
go was that dude. And I'm like, you should have been freaking out, bro.
Should've been
Fucking
freaking
back
out, bro.
opened up. I'm like, yo, y'all are nuts.
Yeah, bro.
I would've
It's so
been
funny because
thinking,
I've seen so many like Nordic shows and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
same.
it fully prepared me for that movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I watched that show Vikings. They did
love
the fucking
Vikings.
Blood Eagle on that shit.
Yeah.
Like literally, like
I
I've
love
seen
that
that.
Blood Eagle shit.
that was like one of the
Hanging
coldest
from his
scenes.
rib and shit. I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
bro, and you're still alive during this? Oh, man.
For real.
But I mean, like,
That
you
just
like,
killed
again.
me.
oh god, that goes back to listening. But it's just like that type of shit. Like that's, man, that's people. Bro. That's
Yeah.
what people are capable of. Like,
That's what people are capable of, and it feels like they're
remember
afraid to
when-
show that.
Because I remember when people were trying to make problems when Dexter came out. I'm like, but it's a good show.
Dexter was,
But so many
but
people
Dexter
were
was
freaking
so
out like, oh, but this show's like so bad and so evil. I'm like, yeah.
Dexter was so PG though.
That's what I was about to say.
It
Boy, that
was.
was tame as
Dexter,
fuck.
don't get me wrong, Dexter was
It was
good as
nice.
fuck. Because Dexter was good as fuck, but
Dexter was
it was
definitely killing
PG
people,
as
right?
fuck.
Tame?
Dexter was like the tamest serial killer ever.
Was but Karens were all freaking out.
He was a little. He was a little wild in the books a little bit more.
Yeah.
They fucked what's his name over bad in the books.
Who?
Dokes.
Oh, those.
Yeah, he got fucked over bad.
Yeah.
But
See, I didn't even know there were books.
yeah, that's what they usually. That's what they it initially started from. Was
That's
like,
why that
series
show
of books, and then the
was
show
so
came
damn
out.
good.
But they had to really. I guess it's more so they don't want to like showcase like the type that people are capable of this type of shit. You want to kind of like separate the idea of like, oh, you know, normal people aren't really capable of that type of evil or these.
That's
types of
why
things, but
that
it's like-
documentaries about those people
it's like,
are so
in
compelling
reality,
because
it's
we
like,
don't see
no,
that often.
Like in reality, like we all technically kind of are.
Yeah.
Just
Anybody's capable of anything. Put them under the right kind of pressure.
yep, it can happen.
Literally.
That's what I tell people. They be asking me, I'm like, yo, man, look, if I had to go up in a place with my own nightmares, like, yo, fam, it's over. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
I know some dead, yo, I got evil shit in my head. Y'all don't, it's a wrap.
It ain't good.
I'm gonna go get an actual chair with you guys too, cause that one kind of squeaks.
I'm trying my hardest not to talk about Dark Side. Every time we talk about evil, I'm just like, oh, fuck, it's here. We here.
Like I remember when I was reading the, I think that Hagekure, the Book of the Samurai,
Yeah.
and how like they would meditate about dying like in various ways, and then I kept thinking, well, what could I like think about like the most painful ways to die all at once or just like separately? There's too many ways, too many painful ways to suffer.
There is.
But, you know,
What if somebody just ripped all your skin off, all of it,
flail you?
all of it,
Flailings?
and then burns you and pours salt on it? Like just wanted to cause you the worst pain before you die. So many different
pour
words.
salt on the nigga like, why y'all gonna go that far with it?
Just salt and lemon
Nigga already
juice,
screaming
and then
hollering,
burn you after
put some
that.
Salt on the nigga. Whoa.
Or death by
Like all on your
1,000
wounds
cuts
and
type
shit?
shit.
Yeah, it's after they
Yeah.
fucking skinned you. Like it's just that
Damn.
raw meat, just.
The old death by 1,000 cuts type shit. Like,
Literally, nigga, fuck that. That's like 10,000 cuts. All the granulates of salt
Yeah.
just going in the open pores that are now
And
your fucking flesh.
a lot of people like talk shit about waterboarding. Like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, well, have you been waterboarded,
Have you
bro?
ever waterboarded before, Nick? Have you ever seen a real waterboarding? Because
Like, that shit's
you
terrible.
must have seen the shit on fucking like
It's terrible.
HBO,
Yeah,
bro.
that's not cute.
Because I remember that somebody on YouTube tried it just a little bit. He was like, no, can't do it. Couldn't do it.
Oh,
Couldn't
boy.
do
And
it.
some people would be like, "Oh, they're just waterboarding with just pouring water." I was
Yeah.
like, "No, have you never seen it where they put the towel on
Yeah,
them
but that's what he
and
did. Though.
then start doing it?
And
That's even worse."
he only did it
Towel
for-
the head back, where it's like almost
And-
cleaning like that. You just in there. Like, yeah,
He only did it
this
for
is,
maybe like 2 seconds and got up like, no,
Yeah, no.
can't do that.
No, nigga.
Couldn't do it.
Wow,
It's terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Especially if you have something like hold somebody's head. Wow, you
Yeah.
know what? This is getting dark.
That's only one way out.
This is getting.
But that's
Hollywood, step your game up.
exactly. Step your game up, Hollywood. Don't be a fucking afraid. There's no reason to be afraid of this gory shit. It's what people want to see and pay for. That's why half the people don't go to fucking scary movies anymore, because it fucking we pay for a rated R movie when we get a PG-13 movie.
But they're
Sometimes
afraid
PG.
of people seeing that and then leaving and then copying and all that BS. I'm like,
People are gonna
You know
copy
would
what
be
they
fucking
want to
wild?
copy.
I would do something crazy like this.
what
I would-
haven't
I would-
people seen?
I would make a movie, kind of like the Paranormal Activities, where it's like all these people are possessed, da 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 da. But make the twist at the end actually be that the person actually wasn't possessed at all. It was just them,
It's true self.
it was just them just doing evil shit. Just
I
'cause.
hypnotize you to be
Not like
your true self.
Yeah, like no like demon possessing
Deep
them,
down.
because a lot of it's always like, oh well, you got
Something else
possessed
was
by
making
some
him
sort
do
of
it.
monster. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, he wouldn't be capable of that. No. I would be like, yeah, all this evil, heinous shit, and at the very end, not make it so much of, oh well, it was just a demon. Though it's like, no, it was actually just that person in general.
Wow,
He's just capable of it. Just
that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
We're not going to copyright that, Hollywood, so take notice.
I'll copyright it.
I'm just saying.
It wasn't my idea, but I want it.
Look, man,
I
I'm
write it
just saying,
down
man.
and just be like,
It might
it's
even
mine.
just maybe an idea. It could just be an idea. That's all.
It's not a bad one.
To make people
Yeah,
not
could just
seem
be a
like
concept we
that they're
come up
bad.
with. That's all. Demons may just exist so that we have a reason to write off the evils of men, if you will.
People can't be evil. Good always must be.
I mean, I'm just
Got a
saying.
point there, man. Got a point there, Inspector. Got a fucking point, man. Yeah. Man, or the demons could be there for just to cover up the evil shit that people actually do. Because it's easier to blame the
It's just blame
demons.
something else instead of just realizing, like,
Yeah.
no, it's just us. It's just you.
It's not our fault.
It's like, no, the demons are there. Just humans
People
are
can't
actually
be this
worse.
bad.
People can be that bad. They can be, and they do.
People are worse.
Yes.
Exactly. Be like Joe Rogan. Be like, y'all seen how monkeys be acting? Have y'all seen?
Oh my
monkeys?
god.
Oh man, chimps are fucking. Whoa.
I remember when he
Fucking
was
evil.
talking about cannibalism and how like a certain like alpha one would like purposely go and pick on weaker ones and kill it and then eat it and just
What?
carry it
Monkeys?
to like
Yeah.
to like show its dominance. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Damn,
really fucked up.
that's really fucked up.
I remember
Holy shit.
I watched that actual documentary and it was freaking me out because that ape seemed so
Human-like.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
really?
was-
Because
Wow.
it was like, yo, that's.
Because that cameraman captured this perfect scene where like it's looking right at him
Uh-huh.
and like beating the shit out of something at the same time and just like staring at him. I'm like, yo, like,
Oh, so he,
Like,
he,
yeah, I
it's-
see.
Like, what
he
the
sees.
fuck?
You.
It's
I'm
like,
you doing me.
yeah, it's like,
Oh my god.
I'm like, how are you not just a little scared that he's gonna go full speed at you next,
oh,
bro? Like,
wow.
I don't
Holy
know.
shit.
and what's scarier now is that scientists are now kind of proving that they're entering the Stone Age now, like
Yep.
legit,
Oh, monkeys?
using rocks
Yep.
and breaking them down and making tools.
Oh,
like
what?
legit.
Yeah.
So they're actually getting smarter.
Mhm.
It's kind of scary. But
It's kind of scary, man. See, they keep giving them the fucking IT, man, and then
that's why I'll
showing
never fight
them,
an
it's
ape, bro. I'll never fight an ape.
You'll never
I'll
fight
fight
an ape?
a lot of stuff, but not an ape, not a moose.
I think I can fuck up
Moose?
an ape.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you go from?
Am I bare knuckle fighting this ape?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
Nah,
It's just
nah.
you and
Come
the
on.
ape.
I was about to say,
it's you
no,
and the
no,
ape.
no. As a human, you're smarter than that. You're not gonna fight an ape.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to say,
I'm
I'm not gonna win that fight.
Not
I don't wanna
even,
do that.
and like not even a fully grown ape,
Hell
but like
no.
halfway.
Yeah, definitely
Them
no.
niggas got muscles like
They
that.
strong.
Niggas, you don't need back and be like,
They
you
strong.
like, God damn.
They are strong as hell.
Little baby monkey.
Jeez.
Boom. What the fuck was that, bro?
That was his shit. Nigga
These
threw that shit like a
full-grown
fucking
apes
brick.
out there
Just nothing but hammer fists all day. Just knock you down. Just hammer fist the shit out of you.
I'm about to shoot this nigga. Fuck all this.
Yeah, I need a weapon. Never mind. Yeah, if I'm going toe to toe like that, yeah, I'm not.
That's why those Planet of the Apes movies were kind of
No,
freaking me
yeah.
out. Like, what if they could do all this stuff? What if we couldn't stop them?
What do you mean?
Well,
What if
it's
they
not-
technically are? We are.
It's not so much that they could. That was more. The reason why those don't really make that much sense is it's still a big intelligence difference
It
between
is.
us and apes, and that's where
Yeah.
I was like, those movies. I get it what they were coming from,
Yeah.
but at the same time, like, it's too vast of a gap for that to really.
Nobody's gonna be that
Yeah.
I guess
It wouldn't progress that fast for
Yeah.
Not that quickly.
No one-
Yeah.
is gonna be that.
But wait, didn't he give him like some kind of like
Irresponsible.
serum that
Yeah.
increased their
Yeah.
learning speed?
And that's what I said. That's where that
And
all
then
kinda-
Caesar gave
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
He gave it to
everybody
everybody
else.
Yeah, that's right. I was about to say, wait a second. They like
Made them all
learned.
super apes.
Henry, what the fuck are you doing in here?
Just checking out the room.
I order.
This cat, man, all he did is want to get pet. He don't ever come here for nothing else.
What's attention? Somebody touch me.
Yeah, literally, somebody put your hands on me. See my tail?
Next to Henry. This is not what I came in here for. I thought you guys were talking about pop culture. Don't pick on Henry.
Just talking about apes beating up people.
Well, there you go.
Such a guy thing. We would only need to talk
It's
about
like,
apes
just think
beating
about
up
the strongest grown man beating you up, and that's nothing compared to an ape beating you down.
people. I don't think about it.
You guys see the video where the ape runs around and he's punching his chest and he's like, "Oh, I'm the only ape in the room who can blah blah blah."
Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, that shit's hilarious.
That's probably him being nice.
That shit was. You trying to sit down?
Just trying to get hype.
I'm just here.
Oh.
We're trying to get real hype.
Do something. Do something.
Like, all right, relax. We good. We gonna sit over here though.
We gonna give you some fruit. Calm
you
down, bro.
want some fruit?
You want some peaches?
God damn, dude.
Stupid.
That fucking video Naomi's talking about is fucking hilarious, bro. That fucking gorilla's at the zoo where all he does is just run around, just like, and someone's doing like dubs over, so where he's literally just running around doing. He goes, "I'm the only nigga who can do this with a tire swing," and just like pushing other people, other monkeys out the way and shit, running up and down the fucking like they got like a hill and it's like made out of concrete. This nigga just running up and down the fucking hill, just
It's getting stronger.
jumping on shit,
He's trained.
hanging off stuff. I'm the only nigga that can get this. I'm like, bro.
He's a true tyrant.
Literally,
He is.
literally,
He's
it's a
funny,
fucking gorilla just going ham at the zoo, bro.
Those are the ones that you gotta watch out for. Because if he
Those
gets out,
gorillas.
that's it.
And what, I bet you if you just Google, I'm the only nigga gorilla.
I'm the only nigga gorilla.
Miguel Gorilla.
It's gonna come up.
Nigga Gorilla.
I'm the only nigga gorilla version.
It's all a fucking documentary.
That'd be fucking hilarious. Nah, that's
What
fucking.
was that Kevin Hart that was talking about that?
Yeah, when a
Saying
gorilla
he
like
was-
smacks that
gorilla
glass.
smacked the
Boom. I'm taking off running.
What? When a gorilla smacks the glass, she's gonna take off running.
To me, he just got out.
Wow.
Nope. In my mind,
Oh,
he
man.
just got out. Like,
Oh,
it doesn't even matter.
He's
The
already
same thing
free.
too.
Go.
Imagine girl, all that strings come up to a glass and
Just
just
smack
wow.
that glass real hard.
I am
and be like,
not even
God.
gonna try to look back.
I don't think he knows that if he does it just enough, he might get out.
Yep.
Like, you might actually succeed.
Might actually be able to get away.
They've never tried it yet.
Jesus. They have tried it, Keenan. They've tried multiple times. The moment they get in that bitch, other monkeys looking at him like, bro, you can't get out. He's like, nigga, fuck you.
I tried too. Days.
I'm gonna get out, bro.
Some strong glass.
You don't see my muscles, nigga? I can
tried to
break that
wait.
glass.
I tried to wait for the zookeeper to bring food. Thought I'd get him then too. He's smart.
He's smart. You know they got a hole in the door. Our hands don't even fit through those.
He like
And they just threw
drops
the
it
food
off
in
and
there.
has a stick.
I
I was like, I didn't know that we could do that.
thought he would come in by himself, but there was a group behind him, and they all had sticks. And I was like, oh, what is this?
Okay. All right. I see what y'all do. All right. Okay.
They all had sticks.
And the women, they were like, we ain't doing that. We're here to, just hang out with these babies. Like, you the man. You talking about you gonna get us
I
out?
got
We'll get
cases
us
on
out.
all you keepers.
That's funny.
We just have to really go through that type of stuff in there.
They do. Fucking gorillas go through the fucking blues in the fucking zoo, bruh. Niggas constantly think about, man, if I just swing hard enough on this tire so I can get over that wall.
Maybe.
And fucking just dreaming like a little kid on the swing. You're like, if I kick my legs high enough, I'm gonna hit that moon. He's like, I'm about to launch over this wall. I just gotta.
Oh, God.
Just
Watch me get Williams now. Oh, Lord.
Purposely
Over
made.
that line, just waiting, just like, oh, this ain't shit, and then the motherfucker just fall in it whole late. Wait a motherfucking minute. I'm about to.
Made all these structures so I can't climb over them. It's smart.
Too smart, man. Too fucking smart. Animals are just evolving way too smart now. Like every time they get like a new fucking generation, it just seems like it's getting better. Like dolphins are smarter than what they were.
They
Dolphins
fucking
are doing
people
some
now, so
crazy shit.
they smart enough to do that.
They always been doing that.
They fucking people or they are people?
They're
No.
fucking people.
Oh, yeah.
I
There's-
think people are fucking now, but also.
Ah.
Also,
Let's keep it.
I love
Let's keep
dolphins.
it.
like,
Dolphin party.
like there's a
Dolphin
chart.
party.
You know, some deep dark.
There are charts of like how many dolphins rape people. Like I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
People get raped very often by dolphins.
Well, that's
Kind of freaked me out a little bit. Like, it makes me not want to go in the ocean, bro.
Because that dolphin's gonna come
Yeah,
fuck
like,
you.
Yeah,
So getting what he'll be like, I see you, nigga. Yeah, you the one.
Oh my god.
He's caught in a wake. He's caught in a wake.
This nigga, that motherfucker kicking. No.
He's having some trouble. I'll save you.
Don't. What would he say?
I got you. You can
Sick
trust me.
dolphin jokes.
Oh,
That's,
man.
this is
Yeah,
pretty-
this whole thing has gotten like
this
You
is
gotta
pretty
come
real.
back. You gotta come back. You
like
can't.
real.
Once
dark.
again, Hollywood, ideas.
And we just keep burrowing even further. And I'm like, hey, we going for it.
Yeah,
I
basically.
told Aaron about a study of the woman. They had filled a lab with water so a dolphin could like go swim around the lab while the scientists worked. And she had a relationship with the dolphin where she had to like masturbate the dolphin. And so eventually the program got dissolved and they had to like send the dolphin away, and that dolphin like got really depressed. It was like, no.
Made me think of like security's just watching that, like, what the fuck is she doing? She allowed to do that?
Security.
Niggas gather around like, here she go, man.
Just watch a video like, is she allowed to do that? Hey, come in here.
That makes sense though.
Check this out.
Check this out real quick. Is this a
Niggas getting daily hand jobs and just like, oh, no more? Like, what you mean no more?
You gonna
I'm
put me back
free.
in
What am I supposed to do?
I'm free, nigga. What?
Y'all got me conditioned to this, man.
I can't jack myself out.
I don't want to
Go
go
back.
back.
Block.
They do
My
check
shit ready to
themselves
go
off.
right
They
now.
actually they stick their
I don't wanna go back.
dolphins will like I guess assault fish, and that's how they masturbate.
Oh, so
They
just-
trap fish on the floor and stick their penises in their mouths. Damn, you guys really don't know anything about dolphins, do you?
We got fucked up too, man.
What?
Running around in the ocean.
Dolphins just rape other fish and force them to give them blowjobs?
And people
never seen
swim in
that.
that.
Oh
People swim in
my
that.
god.
Remember that.
That's a whole different world. We're not supposed to be in there. We're the ones swimming in it. Like
You swim in that. You get mad like, oh, shark
That's,
attacks. You're
that's
not supposed
our
to be in there,
planet.
though.
This ain't their planet. This is our planet.
You're not supposed to be
our planet.
in
Our
there.
planet.
Aquaman rules them
All
seas.
of ours.
Aquaman can appropriate those seas, but the dolphins there first.
A big
so.
Samoan, he can do anything he want there.
No, you talking
Can't
about
nobody
Samoa,
stop
bro.
Are you talking about Mowgli?
That's a different version right there.
Mowgli's not Samoan.
No, he's talking about what's his name?
Yeah, from
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa. Yeah.
About that
The
Samoan.
Samoan.
I thought you guys were
The
talking about
Samoan.
the Rock and Moana.
No.
But he's Samoan too.
He is Samoan. That's what I said.
That's only
I
Samoan.
think actually he's Samoan and
Mowgli's
Jason
like
Momoa
Indian.
is.
Yeah, he's Indian. I was like,
Jason
who?
Momoa is Hawaiian.
She said Mowgli from Jungle Book.
Mowgli's like Indian.
Yeah.
Ain't he? Yeah.
No, I think. Yeah.
Naomi's wrong. It's okay, guys.
What?
Let's move past
Why
it.
you always gotta put me down like that? You just be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Aaron's wrong.
Samoans are built to
Aaron's
last.
wrong. Give me back my coconut cream pie. You don't get
Oh
that
man,
shit.
that shit's so good too,
Coconut.
guys. That coconut cream pie, man. I know you got chocolate, man, but that coconut cream pie was so good.
I'm not really a big fan of coconut actually. So
No, coconut doo-doo.
Did a good job.
I think it's chocolate.
I feel like I did a decent job picking out these random little cakes. I knew I needed the chocolate, and not cheesecake chocolate turtle, just a chocolate. We got a chocolate.
It's chocolate.
See?
We got a coconut because I knew he didn't want that lemon. I had a feeling like it's not gonna be the lemon, but I didn't know about Keno. I'm surprised. He liked
I
that
like
one.
the lemon.
Yeah, he liked that lemon.
Keenan just eats everything. So.
I don't eat everything.
Oh.
I hate cheesecake.
What?
I
Yo,
despise
why
it.
you looking at the camera like that? I hate
Why you
cheesecake.
tell the world like that?
Dang,
That monkey right now. Monkey,
I remember
what
like
monkey
5
that?
people made me
I'm looking at
cheesecake.
you.
Like, hey, if you like cheesecake, taste mine. I'm like, it's
It's
gross.
cheesecake.
It's gross.
Have you ever had like a
Is it
real
texture?
like stiff cheesecake?
Yeah.
I don't like the wet cheesecake, and
He doesn't.
I like cheesecake.
I've
to
had
be,
like 6 homemade cheesecakes. I've been at Cheesecake Factory, had cheesecake.
First of all, cheesecake is just fucking Applebee's with a lace front. So let's
I just
move
don't like
on
it.
from that.
It's
I
not.
don't know, man.
I like pie and cake, just not
New York
cheesecake.
style cheesecake with the swirl.
And then like cheesecake
Of
is like cheese comes
caramel.
first because that's the main part. It's cheese.
I don't like cheese, but
I like
this is
cheese.
a
I just
good
don't like
cake.
cheesecake. I just don't think that they belong.
You get a chocolate cake, it's chocolate cake, but this is made of cheese. Cheese.
I'm a separatist for
I wonder if they
cheesecake.
make cheddar.
I'm a separatist for cheesecake.
Separatist for cheesecake.
That's
Shouldn't
terrible.
be together.
No, God damn it. You ever have the apple pie with the cheddar slice?
Nah.
No.
No, that's how the guy in Men in Black ate it. He would order apple pie, the old white guy.
See, now that kind of looks good.
And I ate it
kind of want
once.
to try that,
It's
just a little
tasty.
bit.
A little tanky.
Apple pie.
He
with
made it look
cheddar.
good.
That's why I tried it. It's good. It's gotta be sharp though. You don't want no
He
mild.
said, the old guy.
Yeah,
Tommy
Agent
Lee
K.
Jones.
Yeah,
about
Tommy Lee
K,
Jones.
Agent K.
AKA
was.
the old guy in every movie.
Yeah, you old guy and
He
everything.
basically is.
Tommy Lee Jones,
He's
as
the old
fuck.
guy.
Is
Yeah, he makes his
did
own
pass
westerns
away?
now.
No,
He's like
still
40,
alive.
no, he's still alive. He's like 40 years older than everybody in the world.
Yeah,
so.
he is.
Yeah, he makes his own westerns now, but
Oh,
they're like dark. He does
Yeah.
some like dark ass
Oh, good.
westerns.
Oh, he really keeps it. Oh,
Yeah,
mind you now.
there's nothing
about
cute
that
about him.
now.
He about that.
Shit,
Yeah.
would really
It
be
was a
like
dark
yeah.
western. I never even thought about that.
Like if you go like watch
Dark
like
West,
some
I can
old school
imagine it was
westerns,
easy.
like some like shooting, but one of his westerns started out and the woman had like a miscarriage in a toilet, and I was watching with the old
Damn.
man, and the old man was like, "Honey, can you turn this off? I can't do this today." And I was like, "I no problem, Albert. This is
Damn.
is a lot."
Wow.
What the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
You
man.
know where they're supposed to be realistic
real life
westerns?
shit, man. That's what I said. Real life shit. That's,
Yeah.
yeah. man.
Damn.
It's dark
He's
western.
actually in my favorite movie of all time.
The one with the cheerleaders.
No, but that is a very entertaining movie.
No.
Those Texas cheerleaders.
Yeah, for Texas A&M.
It was No Country for Old Men. I love
Oh
it.
yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
that's a
movie.
good movie.
It's a good book too.
I read the book.
Good
Mhm.
movie.
It's
John.
pretty good too.
The guy who wrote that book also wrote the book The Road, which was also a movie.
I never read that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good thing.
The shots to Kendrick Lamar.
He's a good actor though.
I think
Kendi.
I've done.
To Candy.
Kung Fu Kenny.
I think I've done everything
Kung
else.
Fu
Like,
Kenny.
Ain't nobody praying for me. What happens on earth stays on earth.
Here we go.
I don't give
Go
a
do
fuck.
that. Yeah, but that's gonna train.
I don't give a
I'm gonna
fuck.
train swim real
I don't
quick.
give a fuck. I don't give a.
Oh, one second.
You want to though?
I was waiting for very good.
Yeah,
I'm
so
on
like,
the-
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not
I
gonna bring
was,
it
I
up.
was just trying to open it up for you, man. I'm ready to die for this shit. Ah, man.
Did you guys talk about J. Cole and what J. Cole said?
You know what J. Cole said?
I haven't watched it and I don't know because everyone's angry.
See? Yeah, no.
Oh, everybody's mad at J. Cole?
Yeah, because he said something about how black women need to have patience with black men and, you know.
Oh, you can't say anything bad about black women because it's gonna just cause.
I think that's the problem though. Everybody's making it
It's everything
about
on
themselves
everybody,
now. Like
everything,
care for
yeah.
black men, care for black women,
Yeah.
care for black trans people, care
Yeah.
for these people. It's like,
Oh, boy.
how about all black people just care about everybody?
Well, it's opening up the conversation about the discord within the community at the same time.
Yes.
You know, you can't really succeed if you're all arguing with each other.
Yep. Gotta come together.
And so there's a lot of stuff that we have to look at the same time.
Ooh.
At the end of the day, it's just some white people shit that they didn't put on us.
That's why I said, I was like, yo, we got to start with
House
ourselves
separated
first.
cannot
and then
stand.
we can move out.
Yep.
Because all of what we're saying and doing, it's like, it's not going to work if we're going to consistently keep flipping back and forth. And I'm like, this isn't getting us anywhere.
Everybody just wants to be important, but we're all important in
Yeah.
this fight.
That's a good way
Everybody
to see
is.
it. Everybody does think that they're important on their own individual
But J.
way,
Cole
or
probably
it's like-
shouldn't have said what he
J.
said.
Cole should not have spoken, just like Kanye donated without saying a word. That's all J. Cole needed to do. Donate, walk, don't speak. Don't speak.
Everybody been giving J. Cole flack though, like hardcore.
He
apparently.
caught it hard. We all were for the
But
J.
it don't make
Cole.
no sense when he out there marching. So it's like, shut the fuck up.
Sounds like nobody can have an opinion, you know?
Yeah, it's all like this
kinda-
nigga's obviously
Yeah, that's
busy
pretty much the
marching.
whole point. You can't have an opinion that basically goes against
Can't.
what one or the side or the other side. Because if you do, then it's basically
It's
you're
gonna
the
be
enemy,
trouble.
Yeah.
and they flip it all on you. So
Just
yeah,
give money and shut up. That's all it is.
Basically.
Man.
it's a mess all around.
If your money depends on you being in the public eye, then yes, you might want to just get your money and shut up. But if your money is you working for State Farm or working
People
for...
already don't like these rich celebrities anyway.
Yeah,
so,
like if your money depends on people's public opinion and people paying for you to show up,
yeah.
then show up silent.
Unless you're Keanu Reeves, because he does shit for free.
Keanu Reeves, honestly, he never has to speak again. If he just does his movies, doesn't even say Black Lives Matter, I'd be like, that's unproblematic.
But
And I
isn't
love
they already like known that Keanu Reeves is Black Lives Matter positive?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I would. If he
Like-
wasn't, I'd be devastated. I'd be shocked.
Didn't he? Well, I mean, like I know he talked about it. I think.
He has.
but
I'd be shooketh.
even before he's been about that type of shit.
He's always been cool.
He is.
Man rides the subway every day. Like,
Yeah,
he doesn't
that's
even
true.
got a chauffeur.
He owns a motorcycle company.
That's cool.
That's cool, but
Yeah, we watched your video on that.
still, man, Keanu is amazing, man.
I'm imagining him just sitting on the bus and be like, I hate niggers.
God damn
I
it!
hate you so
I
much.
hate niggers. Like,
Oh my god, bro, cringe.
I don't know. I'm just
he's so weird, bro.
Just so bad.
But like his voice is so quiet,
I
it
know.
really would be
He
like
would
that.
just-
'Cause
He's so calm about it. Like,
Yeah.
you just gonna say that in public like
that's
that?
funny because he would just like he'd be real chill about it, just be like,
Cringe.
I hate you, and that'd be it. Yeah,
Hella
Keanu,
cringe,
damn.
but that is Keanu.
He don't have an Instagram.
Oh,
Too cool for
shit.
Instagram.
Keanu Reeves?
Boy.
He's cool as fuck.
He's cooler for not having the Instagram.
Yeah, I almost deleted my Twitter the other day.
Why?
Because, I don't know, something was going on about, like, something that sparked up between, like, I don't know, it was like black women getting on something about black men about something else again.
Do it
And
again.
it was the same, like, shit throwing. I was just like, oh my god. And I
Round
just kept
one.
seeing it over.
It depends on the day.
Round
different
20.
posts in different areas. And I was
Too
just
many
like,
rounds.
oh boy. I was like, this is why I just try to stay away
Today's
from this for the
Wednesday?
most part.
So on Sunday they had the season finale of Insecure.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
caused a big stir. On Monday,
Yeah.
footage came out of a group of black men throwing
Yeah.
a woman into a
That was
garbage,
another one.
Yeah.
into a dumpster.
I did see
Yeah,
that.
I didn't see the video,
I
but
saw
how,
it.
what? That's basically what it was. They talked
Basic-
No,
about.
yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
that. That was probably something that like stirred like a lot of the conversation. That like it was just stuff just over and over and over.
There was a
And I
lot that
like,
happened that day. That at some point
Jesus.
they were hanging out with this girl. They picked her up and dumped her in the garbage. The only thing I didn't like was when she was standing next to the garbage and they were literally trying to lift her off the ground.
Yeah.
She was like trying to stay on the ground, and then they threw her in the dumpster and they filmed her in the dumpster. But the men who did it, they did a lot of Black Lives Matter marches and stuff that day, and so they were everywhere. They were posted on
wow.
everything, and so people were like, "How are you gonna do this?" But then at the end of your day, go find a chick and throw her in a dumpster.
What you do?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense at all. How are you gonna be so? You're so upset with someone else that's oppressing you, but you're over here doing the literal exact same thing that they're doing.
I wouldn't throw someone in a dumpster. I would recommend if you're upset, walk away.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say call the cops either, but see, she got a
Walk
mama
away.
nearby. Come pick
Just
her up.
walk away.
Because it just looked bad. It just looked really bad.
walk away, give them a warning. Yo, stop that. Let me be. It's gonna go ahead and go this way. Let me be. It's gonna go this way.
And then it makes the people
And
who
here
are
comes
like
the Louisville Slugger.
who are like me, who wants to like kind of not remain in the middle, but support the cause that I think is more like admirable. It makes me look bad in a sense because it's like the fuck.
I just
You know,
do.
or it just makes the whole movement look bad in general.
It's not. I mean, like I'm trying to think. How do I want to phrase it?
I just do what I think is right.
Yeah, that's really all it really
How I
is.
was raised.
Yeah, that's how we were all raised.
Just basic human principles. Follow that, and I think you'll be all right. But
My thing is just people are people, man. Like
not
they're
everybody
capable of
is like that.
all of this type of shit. Like,
the darkest things.
I mean, that wasn't necessarily dark, but I mean, I'm just like in general, just like we can do things like that that were so contradictory. But it's just like don't like try to look at that as a reflection of, oh, that's this whole fucking group of people.
Yeah.
Because what's starting to happen is we just all of a sudden just generalize based off of, oh, you're black, Black Lives Matter. Well, how can you do all of this if you support this? It's like, stop generalizing. That's one fucking person. That's two fucking people out of this whole thing. Like, that's them. Focus
it's
on
funny,
them,
though.
not the whole group. Or
It's funny,
say,
though.
oh, this is black men. This is what all. It's like we're.
It's kind of like how so many black people go to Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A supports Donald Trump's campaign.
First of all, Chick-fil-A's good, man.
It is good, but you also give money to Donald Trump's campaign.
The Nuggets is good.
I mean, the same
And
thing.
he
goes
definitely
for
not about
Wendy's.
Black Lives Matter, so what's it say about you?
Sure.
That's generalizing. It's like I don't.
But some people don't know, and some people do know, and they still don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how much do you care?
I think it's also a matter if you have the option to care. Because Chick-fil-A is kind of up there. Me and Aaron go get a
Well, yeah,
meal.
but he
that's
owns a
like 15
lot
bucks.
of
Yeah,
fast
But
food
that's
chains.
the
Exactly.
thing. It's about you having the opportunity
Yep.
to be distinct in that. Because if you go to parts of Dallas, there's not a grocery
There's not
store.
yeah.
But there's
Sure.
that Wendy's on the corner. And Wendy's certainly,
Supports
pays-
Trump.
Yeah, but you are stuck in a place where you don't have the option.
Yep.
Texas.
Texas also, that everything we do out
Start
here
going to
is
your local
paying.
grocery store.
Yeah,
So-
if you are lucky to have a local, because for the most part we're surrounded by Kroger's. We got a Central Market, a Market Street, and all the WalMarts.
All of the Walmarts.
Because somebody had made a whole list of like every single place that supports his campaign, and that's when you say like it's really hard to like not go to none of these places when he owns or he has like so many people
that's just like
pumping in money
that's
to
just
him.
a straight.
Yeah.
That's a man.
But that's how he planned ahead.
That's
And it
still
works
too
for him.
That's generalizing still on like that scale of the same thing of like because you support him, you support every aspect of what he is, and I'm like that might not be the case,
It's not.
but that's how people try to take things into perspective of saying like, oh, because you gave him money, that means you support all of these evils behind it.
But
It's
I
like,
can understand that too, where
Not really.
some people do know, still go, but they still don't support Trump. It's possible,
But at this
true.
at this point though,
but he getting funded
why
by
are
some-
you supporting
by
Trump
many
when
things.
you know the things that he's done or he's been doing?
because there are things that he does that benefit them.
And
That's
maybe
true.
it's also the degrees
Money.
of separation. Because I'm not supporting
too.
Trump. I'm going to Wendy's because I'm hungry.
Exactly.
And
Like,
then
it's-
I don't think, this person who owns.
Oh no, I'm
Wendy's
not
is-
talking about. I guess I'm not talking about the small person. I'm talking about the owner of Wendy's. It's like, okay, how can you
Because they're-
do
they
this
do-
when
Oh,
other
because
people?
it's corporation.
Yeah, it's
Well, yeah, I
corporations. Like a
understand
lot of
that.
stuff that he does, it benefits them, and like I'm not gonna knock you because
They want to make that
Like,
money.
that's what you would do if somebody's supporting you in your cause and what you're doing. Like you would support them, but at the same time, if they have a evil track record, like that doesn't mean that you're also associated with all that evil shit too. Like it's just
Just caught up in it.
it's just it. That's like saying if we have a leader of the Black Lives Matter movement, it's like some fucking guy that does everything to support us, all that we need, all this, that, whatever, with the third. But on the back end, like, he does a lot of stuff that, like, fucks over corporations that, like, we can't fucking sustain ourselves, so we're not going to support that. But I'm not going to be mad at you if you, like, it's weird.
Some people
Talking circle to
are,
circle.
like I said, some people absolutely are able to or have the opportunity to be that particular. So that person that was like, I don't eat there because they
Yeah.
post like
Because you have
homophobic stuff. but they have a sandwich in their car because they have the opportunity to. Like, if you have the opportunity to do those things, there's plenty of opportunities that I've been presented where I don't support it. I don't listen to Kanye West music ever. I made that decision. I don't listen to 6ix9ine ever. I made that small decision, and it's just small decisions. I don't eat certain things. I don't go certain places.
6ix9ine's trash anyway.
They called him lace front Barbie or some shit.
Fuck.
Oh yeah,
Because all his hair is lace fronts.
Lace fronts,
I didn't know that. No one knew that until he was doing that Instagram live and that lady was laying his lace front on him.
I feel bad that young man thinks that works for him, but you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't work for it doesn't work for grown black men, but it works for him.
You want your teeth in your face and your hair look like that, I guess, bro.
Especially when they came out with that song Trolls. That
So-
shit. I watched like 20 seconds of the music video and I was like, why?
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, it was Nicki Minaj and 6ix9ine.
Like 30 seconds of that one song when he's screaming, and that's about it. That's about
You
it.
hear 169 song.
I listened to
you hear
one
them
song
all.
where he had 50 Cent in it with him. I was like,
I haven't heard any of that shit.
Man, there's all kinds of stuff about
that's
him.
all I've heard.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm good.
That and him saying nigga a lot, and I was like,
Yeah, that's come up in conversation.
Isn't he Asian? Or something
He's
like that?
Mexican.
He's Mexican.
He's Hispanic.
I assume he was weird.
I assume that he thinks that he's everything.
That's a big old argument in itself. Where people are upset that Mexicans keep saying nigga even though they're
Yeah.
Mexican.
Puerto Ricans.
Mm.
Yeah.
Man, Naomi has been on a social justice
That's
warrior kick
That's a weird conversation.
for like the past like week.
I'm not
on
a social
Facebook.
justice warrior. That's not fair.
Oh, Naomi has been on a fuck white people
I'm aggressive.
vibe for like the past like week. It's been kind of cool.
It's very aggressive. But otherwise, what are you guys doing to find peace at home? How you guys unwinding and shit? You guys been watching movies?
I'm always watching movies.
What you watched lately?
Last movie I watched was trying to remember. Oh, I rewatched all the RoboCop movies for some reason. I don't know. Doesn't was shit, but I was like, it's entertaining at least.
RoboCop is good.
Recently,
Yeah, first one's great.
outside of starting to get back out to running, I've really just been watching like I said, it's binge watching F is for Family. That's about it.
Oh yeah,
You
because I got
like
him on
that?
it.
Yeah.
I got him on.
Yeah.
You like that too?
Oh, it's great.
I told Aaron it was coming on. He was like, fuck that show.
That's what I was saying to him. Like it, to me, it really kind of showcased the idea of like why people are more as I guess fucked up as we are.
That's why the
in
older
general.
people are how they are.
Like
really.
older people being so aggressive
really?
and like, oh, it's just trickled down. Like
It's
that's
not their
why
fault,
shit-
but how they were also raised.
Yep.
And
how their parents
they
were
also
raised
came
and so
up.
on and so forth. Was like, I'm not going to be like my parents, da 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 da. But then, because of what they grew up with when they were around,
You have those kind of
they
subconscious
have those
traits.
same sort of traits, stuff like that. But then at the same time, they're like, well, wait, I'm doing like them. Well, let
It's
me
like
try
that's
to,
why I yell so much because my dad was always
and so on and
giving
so
me
forth.
shit.
And you see how the line just from here and just like, oh, that's just a whole generation of this.
That's why it's F is for family.
It's fucked up, but it's funny too.
Oh, okay, that's good. Because I was like, that sounds like a lot. I've been watching Pose. That's fun.
Oh
Nip
I don't
Tuck.
Yeah, no,
Fine,
I watched. Yeah, those
I remember
shows.
Nip
Those
Tuck.
shows don't do anything for me, unfortunately.
What? Pose is so good.
Then again, I watch Supernatural sometimes. So.
Supernatural's different
That's more
though.
like, yeah, it's like that. That's
I mean,
more like
Supernatural's
obligation
great.
at this point.
I redid Buffy. I was
Gotta
thinking about
finish
doing Charm, but Charm's
Supernatural.
boring.
Charms, yeah, that's like.
I used to like Charm
I used
back
to
in the
love
day, mainly because I just like looking at the women in it. But yeah,
Yeah. The two
Yeah, the
younger
women in
sisters.
Charm were hot.
Yeah,
they were.
They were.
Good looking.
The middle one was kind of for the one, but you know, she grew up a little bit
Middle
afterwards.
one.
Isn't that
What
Piper?
little one? You talking about the mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't talk about Piper. She was the best one with that long hair and her
So I said she
attitude.
looks like she kind of she came along.
She basically became Kourtney
came along.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's the one with the kids. I keep thinking
Yeah.
Chloe. I was real insulted for a second. I was like, don't you dare. Yeah, that's fine. She'd be Courtney. Courtney's cool as fuck too.
Court.
Ken, people are dying right now.
God damn it.
I think I binge watched 2 animes too, and I finished them in like a couple days.
I've just been catching up on Tower of God and
Oh, yeah.
watching One Piece randomly.
Still just running through some One Piece.
Oh yeah.
I think it's a run through. You don't run through One Piece, nigga. That's a fucking.
Oh yeah.
It's a marathon.
Because because I remember when one of my friends said, I'm going to watch it every single day and catch up. And it took him 5 months of watching it straight.
Yeah.
Every day. I was like, I couldn't do it, man.
1,000 episodes of that shit?
I'd have to watch it. Because he would watch, like, I think, like 15 episodes a day. And I'm like, it took you 5 months, bro. He worked from home.
Oh.
Yeah, so he would
just
like
on
have it
the
on
background.
and just work. Yeah, but he watched it like every day. It still took him 5 months. I'm like,
It makes sense too, because once you start watching One Piece and you get into it, it's kind of like, well,
almost can't stop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I gotta watch it now.
I'm just like, ugh.
yeah, One Piece is good.
But if I watched it over, I'll definitely skip filler. I'd definitely skip it.
I'm gonna give it a try because I'm sick of TV. TV's so boring right now.
Yeah, you should watch One
I've
Piece.
been watching old stuff like Nip Tuck. I know all the storylines. Okay.
I haven't watched cable in years. I just watch YouTube now every day. It's great.
Really?
I haven't watched cable for like 2 years straight.
Cable black.
What's the same way?
So
I know
I'm like,
people
we just
do
need to
that.
get rid of cable and then save a lot of money.
Cable
Well, that
black.
and just like streaming movies.
Yeah.
That's what helps.
I should movies too. I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to.
to binge watch a show or two like, when it comes out. Like,
Mm-hmm.
It's about the extent of it, though.
And then it's gone.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
done again.
And one of my favorite shows is coming back this Sunday.
Ooh, what is
Yellowstone. I love that show.
Yo, Yellowstone Park, or the show Yellowstone.
The
It's about
show.
Yellowstone.
So I'm like,
Park.
what?
I thought it was called Yellowstone
with,
Park.
Kevin
but
Costner in it. I
Yeah.
love that show.
Isn't he like a squirrel or something?
Is that a
No.
thing?
I'm thinking of something else. What was that? What was that show that?
He's a tycoon that owns like most of Yellowstone.
Does that show have a
land.
squirrel having it?
Wait.
Does it have like a
When
evil
was Kevin
squirrel?
Costner a squirrel? You know.
Is there like an evil squirrel in that show?
Are you talking about Ice Age? Like, what are we doing?
Oh my god, you're so bad.
Yellowstone's
Why
live
am I
action.
yeah.
Bro,
I knew it was Game of Thrones.
Bro.
Damn it.
Yesterday I was talking about Game of Thrones. She was like, Dragon Tales?
Dragon Tales.
I was like,
He
bro.
was like, "What's the show with the dragon in it?" And I was like, "Aragon, Lord of the Rings, Dragon
remember
Tales."
Aragon.
Nah.
I was like,
I did
"Jackie
not
Chan
say the show.
Adventures."
I said the,
You
I said the show.
Dragonheart.
No, I said the
I was
show
thinking
with the
Dragon
old
It's like
dude
Jackie Chan
who
Adventures.
wears the robes, where he's got the robes and he wears the chains,
Yeah,
right?
you're talking
And
about the
he takes
Maesters.
the Maesters, right, from
Yeah.
That's
Game
what
of
you
Thrones.
describe of anybody in the whole show. You
So
the
I was
Maesters?
so basically this is the you have to
What?
understand the premise of it.
Yeah.
Somebody had a transmog on, right? And their transmog looked like a big ass like overcoat, but they were clothy wearing the robes that were look big as fuck.
Yeah.
Just like over clothy, and it was a fucking blood elf. I was like, man, I know you're skinny underneath that. I was like,
I
you
know
look
you
like this
are.
nigga from the fucking Game of Thrones right now with the fucking all the weights on and shit, and when you take off, it's like
We
actually
know you
really
tiny.
ripped. I was like, I know you could do better than that. Then he came back later with different transmog. I was all like, thank God you're not that nigga no more. That's the whole thing. That's what happened.
I had great guesses.
Get out of here.
I'm just like,
Some
what-
fucking Eric.
I
John.
missed the opportunity for
If
Harry
you describing a
Potter.
maester, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna guess that either.
I knew it was a
Like,
maester as soon as
What?
he said it, but I'm like, there's way more dragon things out there.
What crap?
I even said the HBO show.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I even did his dark materials. You know, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Get out of here.
Whatever.
I
You
remember
hating.
that show.
You watched that movie with that girl who was getting married and they played the game hide and seek or something?
That's
oh,
a good
that was
movie.
a good movie.
I forgot what it's
Yeah.
called.
That's good.
I like how she survived at the end.
It wasn't Your Next, but it had the same premise as Your
Yeah.
Next, honestly.
Yeah, it basically did.
That's
But
good.
Your Next was pretty good too.
I love Your Next.
Stop saying that. I think about Goldberg when I say that.
What?
Oh, the fucking
You're
wrestler.
next.
You're next. You're
Oh
next.
my
You're
God.
next.
I start running through niggas like, oh Jesus.
My uncle actually had a Your Next shirt, and I was like begging him, like, please let me have this shirt, bro. Let me have this shirt, bro. I'll give you like $20 for this shirt.
The fact that I know you wanted means you cannot
I don't
have
care
it.
how many times you wore
Oh my
it. It's classic. He's still wrestling too. Like he's old. He's still going at it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That man was built like an action figure though back in the day.
Sometimes you gotta pump
It's
it
pretty
back.
bad. It's pretty bad.
Pump it up. You got to pump it
Telling you
up.
we should get one of those little hand squeeze things to make your hands strong.
Oh yeah.
No, you
Trying to
just-
get that grip
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I don't want to get my grip right. I want to be able to bend a penny.
Gotcha.
What the fuck?
Right.
That'd be so cool.
You ain't doing that fucking Oliver biscuit shit.
Yeah. Want to do that biscuit shit
You
where I'm
need a
just like,
ball. It's a ball. I dropped my nickel and then came back and it's a ball. I'm like, yo. Keep that man in prison.
Keep that motherfucker in prison, bro.
That man was asleep, just holding on to the wall with his grip. I'm like,
Literally,
you can't let him
above
out.
the wall, above ground like
Sarkozy.
this, just gripped onto the wall like Spider-Man, basically, just like.
Like Spider-Man, you sound like a fucking bird or a baby
Is he
where they have to reverse grips.
Basically, don't birds do that where they hook to a wall and
Yeah.
they sleep? That basically
That's
that's what he
because
was
their
doing.
hands' natural position is closed. So
I
when
guess
they-
that's what he's doing. Then he took a bird position on the wall.
Nah, he's
Well,
just,
because of his grips and stuff.
That's funny
just
though.
saying strong like that.
And that man had dropped a nickel like, hey, can I get that back? Like, number one, no.
Number one, no.
And then he rolled it back to him like, oh, that's it's a ball.
It's a fucking nickel. Bitch, I said my nickel.
You're so cool. Put it back.
Yeah. I'm rolling this shit, bitch.
Straighten it out.
See how strong you are there trying to get that shit.
My
Like,
bad, G. My bad, man. Here you go. Take that back. Like,
Do it before I come in there and beat you with my nightstick or something.
You come in there, that motherfucker go rip
Get
that
murdered.
nightstick in half with just his fingers. Just start shredding that bitch apart. Just
like string cheese.
yeah.
It just starts like,
I remember
That'd be dope.
that one of them was so strong that he came up to this dude from the side and came up to his ear and like blew like super hard, and then his brains came out. I was like, Baki characters are just another breed.
Niggas are
Like,
ridiculous.
is that possible to blow a man's brain out the other side of his face?
with what? Just
With
your
just-
air?
just
No.
pressure.
He just
Who was that?
One of
Who
those
was
air
that?
guns from the fucking
that
shops.
dude that had that poison hand shit.
That right, that was him.
Yeah. Who
That
got his
motherfucker.
jaw lopped off?
Bro, I can't believe he got out of prison though. It was one thing to
yeah,
see it in the manga, but to see
Yeah.
it like happen in an anime,
He did a lot of fucked up stuff. to
that
people.
motherfucker did some fucked up shit. Then he left that one dude alive. I was like, damn.
One guy just to say like, yeah, he's dangerous.
Would you
Don't
even
go after
say yeah? For he massacred every single guard that was within fucking reach.
He mercied me because he could. Because I was too weak.
Oh man, true. Fucking not even fuck because you're too weak, just because he could. Just left you there. Yeah. Tell him everything.
Come on, Hollywood.
Oh, they gonna do that.
The next season of Baki's gonna be lit up.
Oh, yeah.
Motherfuckers like that.
That's the son of Ogark, man.
Yeah,
We in it.
man. We in it
We
then.
gonna be in it.
Oh, did you see they put Megalobox on Netflix?
Yeah, but Megalobox disappointed me so
it did.
much, man.
It fell
The fights were
hard.
so lame,
They were.
and the ending was all right, but like
Nah, the ending was weak.
that show pulled me in, and then just like, yeah, you got me, robot boxing kinda, and it just didn't turn
Robot
out.
boxing, that's
It
dope.
just didn't turn out the way that I thought.
The premise of it actually was really cool. Premise.
Fantastic.
The boxing was just worse than regular boxing.
so lame.
Was it like Roblox, like the fucking toys?
It was
No,
so
it wasn't.
generic. It was like I'd rather watch normal boxing
Yeah,
than this.
I might as well watch
Any
normal
day
boxing. It
of the
was,
week.
it was like, it was, and it didn't even feel like empowered boxing.
It didn't.
It just
I
felt
would
like
say,
regular
like-
boxing.
What?
How'd you
What
make
you
Noibo
expect
was
out of,
tough
like,
to beat.
Robots boxing though.
Well, like
Explosions?
people with mechanical like arms and like engines to like make their punches stronger. And the trailer actually made it look really good, and
They were
then
like-
you actually watch it and it's like shit.
Aren't they like? I'm guessing would they be in like
Like a mech suit?
a mech suit?
No,
It's
no,
like
no.
an exoskeleton with just on your,
For just your
arms and
arms.
your shoulders and back. That's really it.
That's it.
But you're still getting hit by it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So wouldn't like a punch like completely kill you then?
Yeah, like one
Yeah,
bonus. And
but-
but something
And
people be
it's-
falling apart.
And the main character had it where
Sounds like some
where
quick
where,
fights.
where he didn't use none of that. So I'm like, how you gonna get through
Yeah,
all these
those-
fights with like none of that on?
So he was basically beating up a bunch of niggas like Jax.
Yes,
basically.
basically, he was beating
Powered
up
up
a bunch of jacks
Yeah.
without his fucking armor, which kind of
And
made the
basic
show
boxing skill.
like it. Like the first fight, it was kind of cool, but then he
Yeah.
proceeded to do that the whole show, and it was like, what? Like you never gonna get the armaments and
And
go
none of
to the
those
next
fights
level?
actually looked good.
Yeah,
at
none of the
all.
fights were good.
Like
that.
visually.
They have like good like one hit knockouts.
No.
Nah.
Just dragged out fights where mainly he gets beat up a lot and
And then he
then
wins.
he finds
Oh, boy.
some kind of old school strategy to take him out.
I just want to see a nigga just walk in and just boom.
It's not even old school strategy. It's always like him trying to like overcome his will of whether or not he'll win or not. And it's like once he realized that
I'm
he's
like,
better.
you are human.
It's
So
like,
you
like,
will
it's
die.
like a story about him like overcoming his own like
Yeah.
his own limits. Like, oh, I
Because they
don't
call him
stop
like
myself.
a junkyard dog or something like that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that's
Did
basically.
he have like a chain when he come in there with the shit?
I mean, honestly, it sounds like
I'm thinking about that. No, I'm sorry.
Looks like Diet Spike Spiegel.
Yeah, he looks like Diet Spike Spiegel for
Oh,
sure.
basis.
For sure.
Christ.
Diet Spike.
Spike was not really
Yeah.
Like the
Like,
same
not like-
hair, same body,
that big,
just like skinny lean.
Like
you
even
know?
when he gets fucked up in the show and he comes back, he basically looked the same.
Yeah.
No.
Like
That's
his body shape didn't change. Like
He just gets toe up, and then like next fight he's good, but it's still like, yeah, but I can't get hit that much. It's like,
clearly.
but you said that like 3 fights ago.
and these niggas still wearing empowered fucking
Yeah.
suits. But you winning? But you got broken ribs on both sides?
But I do not recommend. Don't watch
Yeah.
Megalbox. Watch Hajime
I
no
remember
Ippo.
me and you were talking about that too in the beginning because
Yeah.
the first couple episodes were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like
This-
alright stuff.
This could be fucking good. But do you know what really? I think it was like maybe like the 3rd or 4th episode that I watched, and then I completely forgot about it, and I
Yeah.
and I don't remember why I forgot about it, and then I went back and
What 4
watched
episodes
it.
in? Cut it off.
Yeah.
I finished it, but it was tough, man. It was so hard.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
I don't
I
know
know
how
that
you
it's
do
going
that.
to be shit, but I got to see how it ends.
I don't know how you do that.
And the ending was also trash.
If I get on something that's just ass, I'm like, hey, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That's how I pretty much.
I'm not gonna do
nowadays.
myself like that.
I try to get at least 2 episodes in before I give
Yeah.
up.
I love
'Cause the
boxing
first
that
episode
much.
can be
Yeah.
first episodes can be real rough.
Oh, yeah.
I give it time. Most of my shows take a while to build up, but yeah, nah.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I don't buy $60 games anymore. Like, why would I pay $60 when
Talk about it.
it's not even $1 an hour?
Talk about it.
Literally, I pay $60 for a game, and you give me 20 hours of game content.
Only game I ever bought that really felt like $60 was Witcher 3.
Did we already talk about this? Witcher 3 is an amazing game.
Mm.
But that's also a game that has like over 60 plus hours in it.
And then extra DLC.
And then extra DLC that
That's like
was
30
free.
more hours.
That was free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's
Did,
okay.
Henry Cavill.
did you guys see the remake of Kingdoms of Amalur?
Nah.
Bro, they're remastering Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning.
That's good, though.
That game was fucking awesome, dude.
I mean, but
Never played.
that makes me say, like, games should kind of just start doing that. Like a Demon Souls, that.
Yeah.
And, like, just certain games should be remade.
They're doing that God, what's it called? God's Palm or no, not
Godfall?
Godfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Godfall looked kind of cool. But when I saw Godfall, I thought it was the remastered version of Kingdoms of Amalur.
Oh, yeah.
Because of how the weapon types look very similar and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I was like, oh shit, is that how Kingdom of Amalur looks now? That looks shit. Sick.
I'm probably going to get it.
Kingdom of Amalur or Godfall?
Godfall.
I think I'm going to get Godfall if it has a good multiplayer.
Yeah, because that's what people were mainly kind of
Yeah.
on about.
But that's part of the reason Lance
do that.
basically just reconfirmed me not getting The Last of Us 2 because it doesn't have multiplayer.
Yeah.
And that was the whole reason why I loved the first one. Actually,
That
the
and,
game, the multiplayer was fun as
some
fuck.
people had got the game and played through it and were, like, talking about it. And
Yeah, apparently the game
it's, like,
sucks.
worse than the first one by a lot. And that's what made it. Because, like, the only good thing that people said was that it looks good and plays good. That's about it.
Damn, that's not enough.
Yeah.
I mean, Last of Us is very, very
That's-
good.
that's-
People
that's
who don't
pretty
play
hard.
video games know The
Yeah.
Last of Us
Yeah.
is
That's
a good video game.
It's a pretty good game.
But Neil
It's not
Druckmann
gonna really try
said,
to top
we're
two,
not
so
doing none of this no more. We're doing this because I've been
Yeah.
awakened.
That's what I would say. To that. But also, like, I mean, you try something like that, you get really, really successful, and really, really quickly they'd be like, oh, this is profitable. Let's try to.
But it's Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Naughty Dog usually does pretty good sequels.
What else have they done?
You know what I mean? The only game that I think that they've
Uncharted
ever done.
series.
That's what I was
Yeah,
just about to say.
Uncharted one's good.
The only game series that they've ever fucked up on was Uncharted series, and honestly, that game was just trash from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like it's a fake ass
But
Grand
people
Theft
like
Auto.
that.
But most people had liked it, though.
Most people did,
People like
but I felt like the general idea of it was that it was just a Grand Theft Auto ripoff
Or just Male Tomb
I thought
Raider.
it was Far
or
Cry.
Male Tomb Raider. No, that's Nathan Drake.
Mm.
Nathan Drake is
Male Tomb Raider.
some dude. That's the Male Tomb Raider.
That's
People,
Uncharted.
I'm thinking of What am I thinking of then? I'm not thinking of Uncharted.
I was thinking Far Cry.
I'm thinking of what's the one where you can like do like skydiving and shit like that. This dude can like do slow fall. It's not like Max Payne.
It's Max Payne.
But
It sounds like Max Payne.
But
It sounds like Max
It's like
Payne.
Max Payne. It's like Max Payne and Grand Theft Auto together. Oh, it's Just Cause.
Oh, Just Cause.
Just
Oh,
Cause.
okay.
Yeah,
I was
that
like,
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's wrong
Just
with
Cause.
Max Payne?
That game.
No,
That
Max
game
Payne was hot.
Yeah, Max Payne
Max
is
Payne was lit.
acid.
Hell
He
nah.
heals by taking drugs, son. Like
Yeah.
painkillers. I'm like,
That's the only game that I played to completion on the computer,
Okay,
like
guys. Fucking
all of
Max
it.
Payne.
Max Payne 2, the fall of Max
And
Payne.
then they
I love
decided
that
to make that fucking movie with Mark Wahlberg, and it
Yep.
was like angels and demons.
I actually liked it, but
Max
that
Payne
movie
was
Don't
was
put
shit.
Max
That
Payne
movie
on
was
it.
shit, but it was
Yeah.
good. Movie.
Like basically, don't call it that. Yeah.
People like, I was like, oh, it's gonna be some
Would've been a
gritty
good
ass
movie.
cop drama. Why is there an angel in this movie?
Taking drugs and like, oh, demons.
I'm like, what the? Oh, is that what that was? Metaphor. Damn, I'm now really mad.
Gotta watch Max Payne over.
Yeah, I do. Now I'm like, oh, I missed that metaphor. I was a kid.
Wahlberg going around
There was
just
some posts
shooting
that
people with the shotty. The holes on it.
Goddamn Max Payne, bro.
And then he also had took drugs and just became like a superhuman. I'm like, all right, my Wahlberg's my
It's
Wahlberg.
just
Just super
getting
bossy.
shot
It's
up.
Marky Mark.
He is super Marky Mark now.
People didn't like that Fallout game. Everybody liked it in the beginning,
Yeah.
but or Far Cry. People
I was
didn't
like, people like Fallout.
Far Cry.
Yeah, Fallout.
Far Cry. People liked it, but then like after the first week of the game came out, it was like this game sucks.
No game is fun.
I mean,
Saints Row.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Saints Row is
That's a silly.
I think
fun
they're
time.
remastering number.
They
the
are,
third
they're
one.
doing it
Yeah,
again.
they're
Good.
remastering the third one.
Looks good.
They're the
Yeah.
reason that there's a giant like 10-foot dildo you can buy offline and smack people with and shit.
that was
I
the
missed
one
that, actually.
probably like a GTA clone that was like
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It was
Amazing.
Good.
It was
solid.
almost
younger.
better, but it was very silly on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing
Like I
that
actually
make
would
it
say
better.
That's their thing, though, is
Cool.
being GTA.
I
which
prefer
is, we don't give a fuck.
Saints Row
Saints Row.
over Grand Theft
GTA?
Auto.
Yeah.
Me too. GTA like it didn't offer as much in the way of options for some.
I like
time.
GTA.
Because GTA wanted
up
to
to
remain
4. That was
realistic.
really
Realistic.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I like about GTA is that it's very realistic, and you're dealing with people that you could encounter in real life and stuff like that. In Saints Row, everything was so over imaginated that
Yeah.
obviously
space.
everything was fake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was fake, but it was like it was got fun. Which I was like, I like how they just said, you know what, this is what this game is. So fuck it, we just gonna. Do
Yeah.
it.
So fun.
And then the third one embraced it really well
Mhm.
with
Oh, yeah.
being a
It's my favorite.
superstar.
We're
and
going to the
like-
max.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I'd probably say that was. I always tell people like I wish like I would prefer if they could go back to like if you could take like the story like they would do in like 2, but also keep like the gameplay for
Yeah,
3
yeah.
Yeah.
and just mix those.
The
'Cause
story
4 kind of went
It
like
can still be serious, but the
go with
gameplay
superpowers, but
can still be extreme.
Yeah. 3 was still pretty grounded. You still were just based off your guns stuff like that, but you do stupid shit. But just give me the story that y'all have from like 2.
You know, it was a really good game that went really well, but it just kind of didn't really translate well. People didn't really vibe with it, especially when they made the second one. Crackdown.
Yeah.
Crackdown.
I'm correct.
Crackdown 1 was really cool, but like there wasn't really much to it. It was basically Grand Theft Auto with cops, and it was like, okay, this is cool, but there
Who
wasn't
wants to
really.
play that though.
Yeah,
maybe
it wasn't
a
really
cop?
much to it. But then like the second one came out, you're like a superhero type of shit, and it was just
Now I
like,
wanna
eh,
play.
who gives a fuck?
Where it was a game where you played a cop,
Yeah.
but like a dirty cop.
Nah. You think about true crimes.
Yeah. Hey.
Wow.
Oh my god, bro.
One of the best
True
games
Crimes. One of the best
True
games.
Crime, Streets of LA had one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my
Good lord.
and the gameplay was fantastic.
That was one of the best games
Like, bro,
ever, bro.
I still remember that mission where you gotta go into a strip club and find a certain person, and then the song called Ass and Titties comes on, and then all the strippers fight you, and they all know Kung Fu. And I'm like, this is stupid, but it's great. It's fantastic. That's what a song Ass and Titties on, and I'm like 15, but all right, let's go.
Damn.
That song was out way back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was way back
That sounds
then.
old.
That was
Oh
like
my god.
we were like 17 when True Crime came out.
I'm
bro.
26, y'all.
We
I was
were
what?
like-
What are
Actually, I think we were like, Wait, you talking about the first one or the second one?
The first True
The
Crime.
first
So I think I
True
was like 14 when the first one came out.
Really?
Well, then
We
I
were
was
like
13.
14?
So I remember I was
Yeah,
playing
we
that
were
on
like
Xbox.
Yeah.
Well, I had got the game late, so that's probably
That's probably why. So I remember I got that like almost as
because
soon
I didn't
as
get it
came
when
out.
it first came out, but the year after, I think.
Skylar would have had that game because I would have been 10.
out. Yep.
That game was so. And then the second game came out on GameCube only, and then I played it, but I never got to beat it, which kind of pissed me off.
No, I think 2 came out on
That means you
It
can
wasn't
get
on
it.
PlayStation. So
It wasn't on PlayStation?
I
I
couldn't
think
play
it was
it.
on Xbox.
I
Then
don't
I've
know.
Yeah,
only,
yeah.
then I've only
It's
played
on
True
Xbox.
Crime Streets of LA.
And GameCube had it, but PlayStation didn't for some odd
Yeah,
reason.
because I played Streets of
like,
LA
okay.
and fucking was that on in New York?
Yeah. New York one.
Everything's New York or LA.
Those are the gold days. Those
We need a
those
True
were
Crime
gold days.
Streets of Dallas.
Those were gold days.
Yo.
That would be lit.
It just be you busting white people with coke.
Basically.
And
Literally
then-
just junkies just all over. It's like, this all this isn't here. This all this isn't done.
Did they ever do a Dallas version for Grand Theft Auto? No, it's
No.
always like New York or California.
It
right?
was mostly California, San
California,
Andreas,
San
and then
Andreas.
Miami.
Yeah,
Yeah. Florida, California, New York. Just the main places.
that's what Liberty City's based off.
We don't have that reputation down here.
Do GTA.
That, I mean, a lot of it's really just
Chicago.
like driving, unfortunately. So I don't think it ever played that.
Chicago would be pretty cool, or
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's funny because you said, and then but driving here, and literally when I was thinking about the game, I was like, oh, it'd be kind of cool, I guess, to go
Drive
to
through
Dallas
the
and then
city. Yeah.
drive
Yeah.
far north to go kill some white people.
Yeah, that's all you be doing.
Because you would be driving far north
Yeah,
to
man.
go
That's
get
all
down
you doing is
75.
All you doing is just driving. Like, God damn, it's that far away. Like Jesus, what the fuck?
These people are protected.
They would compress it. Y'all need to chill.
I'm just saying, like they have all that. They had Vegas and stuff off of fucking San Andreas. You fucking playing in Dallas, like oh, you just going to get Dallas. You got Austin and then Houston. So yeah, man, you just drive.
Basically.
90% of the game, you
The
just
whole
drive.
way.
They give you a
Just,
plane for that
Long
one.
travel.
They give you a
Yeah.
plane to let you travel hardcore with that one.
But I mean, before you unlock the plane.
That's annoying as fuck. That sounds like
That's
fucking-
Texas. That's
That's
Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, but
That's
that's still, I don't
Texas.
want that. I live in Texas. I guess some people who live in something cool like New York be like, I never get to drive.
Yeah. They don't know.
But down here, I'd be like,
Just gotta go
As soon as you see that map, like, oh, what's about?
Like,
Like, go to
oh,
Austin next. Like,
oh.
Austin.
That's like
you
15
have to
minutes.
beat rush hour traffic to get to
Yeah.
Dallas from McKinney before he gets on the plane and goes to
Like,
Cuba. And it's
Oh
like,
damn, that's
You know
real.
what I'm saying? Man, that'd be so nice.
I was
Fucking
just trying to get
driving
to the
just have,
grocery
like,
store
aggressive
today.
ass drivers and shit like that. Just fucking trucks everywhere. Like, what is? Fuck, this is scary as hell. You get in a fight with some fucking civilians. Everybody pulls out guns every single time.
God damn.
Every fucking civilian has
You
a
know,
fucking
get
weapon.
fucking road rage. Nigga, they get a truck too. Mother, like this nigga got a shotgun. God
You
damn.
always gotta prep before you go down there. Always
Every
gotta prep.
fucking enemy has a weapon.
Always
That
gotta
would suck.
Some extra armor on.
90% of the
Minus all the
fucking
gun out,
You fighting
NPCs have a
junkies and
weapon.
fucking redneck niggas in their fucking trucks
Oh,
with fucking
man.
shotguns.
And
It's
when you
like,
fight a fucking
God.
junkie, the motherfuckers always got a knife. They are never not prepared.
May have to shoot him extra because he's just that strong.
Think about that fucking Dave Chappelle. Come on, man.
Got that Roy
Why is
swing.
your dick out? Hurts me.
It hurts,
Dying, man.
Oh.
Mm.
Big out. Stupid.
You want me to sit?
I am.
Grab a change
I'm about to leave.
shit from his jar. Hurts me. You shot me, man.
You guys talking about Scary Movie?
No.
Dave
Talk
Chappelle.
about shooting crackheads.
Shooting them out.
Oh.
Talking about them heroin addicts.
Literally sounds like the scene in Scream when he gets shot and he's like, I'm bleeding
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding.
I'm getting a little woozy.
One of the funniest parts from Scary Movie 1 was when Smokey had got shot, then his
Yeah,
fool
and he
was
starts smoking you.
You want to hit
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit?
yeah. Or in Scary Movie 2 where he gets turned into a giant fucking blunt by the tree.
Oh,
He's like,
man.
take it to the head of the tree, starts coughing. He's like, you take it like a bitch.
Still remember, man. I can't believe
Oh,
I
this
went
shit's so funny.
all high school not knowing what drugs were until I was a senior and graduated.
Yeah,
I just
I
didn't pay
never
attention.
realized that niggas around us were doing drugs the entire time.
Yeah, that too. Just
We had no idea.
no idea.
Me too.
Didn't even care either though.
Didn't even- yeah, at all.
I
Didn't
had
even-
drugs till I was like 20.
I was just
Shit.
thinking that niggas just went around with just big ass things of just water. Like, oh, I guess they're just, staying hydrated.
Yeah, these niggas just thirsty.
And they just, like...
Nigga, eyes red like all the time,
Whole
but I guess he
fucking
good.
time.
And maybe he stayed up all late night last
Yeah.
night. You know, maybe that's
Like,
why.
they would just say shit like that, but like...
They got red eye, like, every
We just
day.
had no idea.
Yep, no idea.
High off his
Basically, all of our friends were doing drugs, and we just had no idea.
I didn't have friends doing drugs, but
You
everyone
always
around
smell
my
some
group
kinda
of
way,
friends
bro.
was doing drugs. They be having parties and shit. We never got
Can you hand me
fired.
that pipe?
They smell nasty, bro. Like every single day, bro. Like,
That pipe right there.
you alright?
Can you give me the crown?
You're drinking?
Wow, I said our friends were going to parties. I was going to fucking parties. I was hanging out with the Hispanic children.
Mario.
Why'd you the Hispanic
It was real fun. I miss those days.
I was growing nasty ass afros and hanging out with David.
Yeah, that's rough living right there.
Man,
It was.
David's
Smelling.
mom had a small heart attack today.
Oh,
Shit. I didn't know that.
she
right?
She's okay. She's going home, but it was heart attack nonetheless. Cardiac arrest.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. He said David, and I had just talked to him. He was feeling a little depressed before his raid, but I mean his mom's better. Or
Home.
home.
She's coming
Yeah,
home.
She's coming home, so he's not upset like that bad. But
Might
still.
have to make some changes, But
Mhm.
hope she alright.
Man. But yeah, you said David, that made me think of it. But prayers up for David's mom. Hopefully everything turns out to being okay. But all our friends are, man. We've known each other for a very long time. Like, it's just crazy to think about like the drug thing though. Again, it's like niggas did not know or care. Niggas was smoking
without
weed,
that shit.
probably doing whatever and everything. Niggas was like, anime, video games. Is it?
You guys went to Grand Prairie?
No, I went to Cedar Hill.
Oh, I can't remember if I knew someone who went to Grand Prairie or it was Cedar Hill, but I know that they went and they were in the band and they're like, yeah, the band used to just eat edibles and go march all the time.
Some shit.
Our band kids are pretty wild, but they weren't.
I think it was
that.
like most of them weren't they all like mostly like fucking and then like
Yeah, I know that too.
I think they
They were
eventually
fucking
started
wild.
like
That's
drinking
bad.
like wild drinking after a while. But that's about the extent
You
of what I
got
got from
nothing else to
band
do?
kids.
Yeah, band kids, man.
It's like the army.
Yeah, I forgot about the ROTC kids too. Oh Lord,
Oh man, those are
that's all the God kids.
different breed, man. David was in ROTC.
Yeah, he was.
That's all the God kids.
That's funny.
David was skinny back then, man. He was skinny as hell.
We were all
Yeah,
skinny.
David
We were
was
most
skinny
skinny
as
back
fuck.
then. We were.
We were all lean. Very lean.
I mean, I was bad.
I was like, I don't know nothing about that high school life. That shit was high school.
What? It was lame. Like a good lame.
It was cool. It sucked.
I think high school was pretty much ass for me until I met everybody. So that was what, junior year about damn near, or sophomore year really.
Yeah.
Because I met
It was
most of y'all like
sophomore
my
year.
sophomore year, I think.
It was like middle, late sophomore year.
Yeah, that's what's about around that time.
Because I only knew David, Mike, and Steven. And then like high school came. That's when I met all y'all.
I met everybody when I got tired of band. I was like, this shit in bands.
Fuck these kids. Take on his elbows.
I'll be damned.
Band was pretty white, so
They were.
Yeah.
that's why I really couldn't ever like. I don't know, something
It was
like
one
that
of the
just
only
weird
parts
back then.
really of
High
Cedar
school
Hill
was
that was
like-
like that too. For even though we had like most of like white teachers and stuff like that, it was like
Yeah.
definitely majority black
Yeah.
school and stuff like that, and most of our areas were usually black. So like band was like one of the only like predominant white like areas.
'Cause our cheerleaders
Shut the
were
door to
black.
black men.
Well, here's the thing: we had like a gay band instructor, and then we had two older white band instructors, and the gay guy was this gay black guy. So it was just super Caucasian in that bitch.
Ah, oh my god, Aaron.
Super.
Not
It
like really
was.
like. Cause I always try to like hang out with them, cause that's when Terrell always hit me hang out with them. And I'd be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
let me try to see what they're doing, but then they would be like cautious of me, and I'm like, Oh yeah, I hear my voice. What the fuck? I don't get it. I'm not even like. What even sounds scary? Or look, what the fuck?
I don't even sound scary.
Very non-threatening.
Like I'm the most non. Like, this is weird. Okay, whatever.
That's funny.
It's just that little threat in their mind.
I'm like, y'all like Terrell? Look at this. Like, what the fuck?
But Terrell sounded like them. He even moved like them.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of. Yeah, I mean, well,
He floated through the water, man.
I don't know.
He
He wasn't like.
He was very much like them.
He was very
It was
friendly.
like them, yes.
And the reason is because they grew up together, basically, in band and Cedar Hill and stuff like
But
that.
I was
too.
like, I grew up with that nigga. I'm just like, I wasn't even like, what?
You weren't in band, though.
No, that's what I was
Right.
like. I guess that's the
That's the
weren't
one
one of them.
big takeaway.
Well,
You weren't in band.
The biggest thing is if you guys think of extracurriculars, think of the fact of where they're going. That band isn't
Yeah.
going to a lot of places with other black schools. They're most likely going to all
Yeah.
the other white schools,
schools.
and
Mm.
that's
White
the
kids.
community in that band.
The only other black school was Duncanville, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Oh, no one ever fucked with Duncanville. I'm gonna tell you that right
No one
now.
do that
It was DeSoto
That's right. It was DeSoto.
and
Yes,
Lancaster.
Yeah, that's right. Well, but
Lancaster.
Lancaster was like always the super away games though. Like that
Yeah.
was it. That was, and we went to them. You know what I mean? So
They never came down.
So
there.
we went out. We went out of our blackness to their extra blackness. So it was always ghetto over there. Niggas like that, but that was football team. You know what I
That's
mean?
what-
Fights.
Football with the. We over here fucking doing African Odyssey and we the whites. And I'm like, bro, this sucks.
Real funny.
African Odyssey sucks, bro.
Is that the name of the band?
I used to always be so
That
embarrassed
was
whenever
the-
our band would come on. They'd be playing them fucking lame ass
They
fucking
were.
joints.
Yeah,
Look at some
man.
black schools be like, I don't know.
Yeah, they were just disappointed.
Look, man, you need the cool young teacher who comes
you
in
don't.
and buys you guys the good music, because that's all we had to.
You just
all
need
right?
your fucking band instructors
They
to listen
had-
to the fucking people that are playing the instrument.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
you need a cool teacher.
Talking
to
about
listen.
like, and they're just like, oh, here comes our band. Like, oh, Jesus.
To play this lame
We
shit.
Go.
had
Suck.
smoke on the water. Damn. Land of 1,000. I bet y'all ain't heard.
Because we had the audience, a good coach that would like power people up, and
Like I
then
said,
a
had a
lame
great
ass
football
band
team,
would come
had
out.
all that.
Oh, yeah,
That
our
band
football
came
team
out
was-
there.
Oh yeah, we were the shit. 08? My year was great.
I like this position.
And the 08 band was the worst band.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck.
Nigga,
about our
we
band.
won fucking. We were champions.
We
with
were.
the football team
We had
and
a
everything.
lame ass band.
And our band was like straight fucking last, bro. Them motherfuckers was do.
It's pretty terrible.
Pretty fucking bad, bro.
That was-
How the band don't follow in the fucking footsteps of the fucking football team? Alright,
They're not the
that's
same thing.
They are the same
No,
thing.
they're
No,
not.
They are
No,
the
they're
same
not.
thing.
Bull,
That is
Aaron.
not
You're
bullshit.
just saying
No,
What do you
stuff.
what do you
That's not it.
mean?
That's not
I've
it
been
at
a part of both
No,
of
no,
them.
no.
They
No,
both
no, no,
are
no.
very
No, our
What?
football team was very different. Our football team used to warm up to fucking In the Hood every.
But that's
like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
What we did.
That's what I'm saying. Like if the football team is like this, the band needs to be like that also
They
too.
couldn't- them kids can't match.
Yeah, they couldn't. They
Go
couldn't.
see
They
a man after
couldn't.
getting practice and playing In the Hood. They weren't gonna be like that.
They couldn't. They couldn't.
Like,
I'm
this
saying
kid
you
plays the
should be
slam?
like that. You
Damn.
should. You should be like that, but they weren't.
They
Is what I'm saying.
What was that fucking state champ song that we had? Was it State Champ? State Champ.
Yes, everyone had that fucking song.
Damn, I love it. Ooh, man.
We only went to state. We went to state my senior year, and that was different. That shit was
Yeah.
intense. For the band went to state, and the high school football team went to state, and we played in Cowboy Stadium. That was the year it was built,
Dang.
No.
and we got to march on the field. Ridiculous.
Oh, the new Cowboy statement.
Yeah.
In Arlington, they took us all the way
Good
out
one.
there for the state game, and we played. And Melissa was a 2A school. The football team, the actual football team, was like 30 kids, but they had the junior team and all
Oh,
that shit
yeah.
to make the ranks look all big. And then we played a school that was 5A. They had like
Make it look like a real
200,
team.
300 people.
Why
Yeah.
the
That's
fuck
pretty
was
much
a
us.
2A team playing a
pretty much us.
5A
Beat all
team?
the other
Yeah.
schools.
How the fuck?
That's literally like saying that the
Niggas
youth
ran
race
through
was going
Cedar
up to
Hill
Cedar
like,
oh,
excuse
wait a minute now.
And we
Make
won
it.
that game. We won state.
Yeah.
So
Just gotta look
they
good.
like came to the school. Everyone in the school had an option to get a state ring. So like all
In
the teachers
whole
got.
school.
You can just
That's
go up
how-
and get the ring.
That's how small. It's like everybody can get one now. Like,
Everybody
what
get
the
one?
Fuck.
Did you get one?
I wish
I
I
got
did.
one.
Like,
I got one. I got a
She
high
got-
school ring. I got a
Oh,
high
you
school
didn't
ring.
state ring?
I don't give a fuck about that football team. They can all still fucking burn. But I'm just saying they won, and you could have got a ring. If you wanted.
Everybody got one. God
I would have
damn.
got a ring.
If I saw them to this day,
we
they
could've
could
done
all
it. They could've
fucking
done that
get
shit.
burned.
Sitting there
Yeah,
styling,
to me,
just
yeah.
yeah,
You're right, it does squeak.
That was my
that's
ear.
a lot.
It was cheap.
Also, my back.
That's my
hot.
ear already.
It needs a cooling thing in the back. Like
I think our years what started at the. So we went to state my senior year, and then after that, that's when the football team really
just kept on going.
ramped up.
Mhm.
And became high. Y'all niggas is a powerhouse now.
Me
What the
too.
fuck?
Yeah.
My school got all kinds of fucking money. I'm like, where'd you guys get this
Yo,
money?
what up, junkie? What up, junk food?
Hey, junk food.
So, yeah.
Howdy.
Yeah, man. Fucking
Oh,
when
shit,
we went
Naomi's
state,
parts.
that was insane though. What'd you say?
Naomi is parts in this. Oh man.
With my
Yeah,
motherfucking
Joe Budden
chest.
podcast?
Y'all need to speak up with your motherfucking chest. It's quiet as fuck.
Need some bass in my voice.
It's quiet.
But when we
It's
see
gotta
somebody-
be you, junk. I listened to it on my phone earlier and it sounded really loud. So I'm not too sure. You might have to turn it up yourself, man.
That nigga said that's your problem.
Yeah, it's you this time.
Say it was your
I
chest.
checked it and I double checked, and I mean I check right now to make sure again.
Oh wait, you guys have a separate Twitch now? It's
Yeah.
not on the.
Mhm.
Well, so can I get that link?
It's OnlyFans Papis.
Can I get that link? Can you send it to me?
Oh, he's joking like a mug.
Said he's kidding me.
He just said he's kidding.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
see,
That joke wasn't funny. Look
Yeah,
at that.
fucking-
Man, got triggered over there like, boy,
I check that phone for real. Like,
Why you
Yes,
tripping?
man. This
You gonna
nigga
tell me my
here.
shit's not straight.
Bro, I made sure my shit was on point today, bro. Come in here at me, boy. Shit, man. I'm like, bro.
What do you passing it the seatbelt? He said, "Shit, man."
Hey, buckle up, nigga. Get ready, nigga.
So
Don't let me out this chair.
bro.
Oh, I love that fucking emo.
What is
hard,
that?
bro.
It's him crying. It's like his. I don't know if is that your keck or is that
Custom.
like your lol W?
That's your straight up Morty getting poked
Yeah,
in the
that's
eye.
like Morty. What does that say?
Junk
I
for
cry.
To I cry.
Junk for two, I cry.
What the fuck you call me? I called you Morty,
He called
or
you.
he called you Keck. I don't know which one you want.
Here we go. What the fuck you call me? It does look like Rick and Morty though. I like that.
It looks
though.
like Rick and Morty. Sounds like a swear. It does. I don't like the word
does.
Keck
Yeah,
either.
you don't like the word keck?
Yeah, I don't like that. It sounds gross.
It's like an alternate to cuck.
It is.
Cuck.
There you go.
It's
Right
like,
into it. Right into
I
it.
feel like
yeah.
it's a cuck, but before you get married, so you're not a true cuck. You're a Keck.
That's true.
Like, you don't know what he's about to get into. He's
You're
just
not
like,
really
you know,
about it
yeah,
yet,
you're
just
a little
getting into
completely
it.
just naive to the idea of like what it's
Like,
about to turn
when your
into.
girlfriend's like, you want to open up the relationship with you, have a threesome, but she starts just fucking the bitch on the side all the time. You would
And
catch.
he thinks it's just like we're just experimenting
Oh,
a little bit.
bro.
But really, she's getting digged
I
down.
don't
He don't
believe-
At
really,
least
yeah.
cuck
In
doesn't sound
monogamy?
racist.
I believe in loving everybody. Get out of here with your motherfucking kid. It doesn't sound as racist. Oh.
True.
Yeah, we yeah.
Cuck's
Keck.
kinda- Cuck's pretty-
Yeah.
But it's okay. We'll still stick to Keck. It's a
Yeah,
term.
dude, I like Keck W, man. That's the best fucking one right there, dude.
We're just ruining the lives.
Man, that fucking got me. I had to. God damn, that was funny.
I'm right here. This is my joke.
Yeah.
TM Naomi Keck is baby cuck before you get married.
Baby
No.
cuck before you get married.
We just chime in, we were trying to just help the joke live even more.
Give me more.
Right, son.
That's funny.
Add a little
Later,
to it,
man.
you know?
Oh man.
Crazy.
Honestly, man, I was like thinking about like how we didn't have any topics today, and the flow is like it feels kind of off, but it's also like it feels off. Like I kind of like it whenever we have topics and stuff like that.
It's more just us just talking for the most part.
I think we just
I'm not
need
really-
a good balance.
Yeah.
A couple topics and then a little
Like
bit.
literally
just
just hit
free
pop
speech.
culture.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's what I said. It's called the variety show. Just like it's just us just
talk about anything.
talking about what we can, or if we don't have anything, just kind of just what we normally do in our natural state. People like to watch people just
Chilling.
be around friends and be like, oh man, I wish I had friends like that, man. I just love watching you guys because it just makes me feel like such, and all those weird positive weirdos. But
That's true.
you know.
That's how people like.
I just shit on them as I'm trying to bring them in.
No, but I mean, that's what you do with that. Everybody else, man. It's how you start
That's
friends,
true.
man.
That's how you
Literally,
do it.
that's how you.
That's exactly how I do it.
Textbook.
I have to shit on you first, and then they're like, man, this motherfucker, and this like, you love me though, right?
Hey, man, you know what, man?
Just playing with you, bro.
I'm just playing with you,
I
bro.
try not to go too hard half the time, though.
I think I'm serious.
Pedal to the fucking metal.
Yeah, I used to be way worse back in the day, though. So that's
Which honestly wasn't even anything at all. I've never seen it. But I've never had it displayed towards me. I've seen it quite a bit.
yeah. Like I said, I'm not really.
I noticed it
You
instantly.
gotta deliberately like poke at me to be like, all right, I will show you what I'm really.
I'll never.
what I'm really not.
I'll never forget you chunking that pillows at that girl. I'll never forget that.
She needed to leave. Everybody wanted her to go, and I was like, y'all know? I'm like, fuck it. She's getting out of here, and I just like, you
I
gotta leave.
remember that.
I'll never forget that one.
And then we got pillows and just mad.
Never forget that one.
The most the boomerang just bow like damn.
Never forget
Get
that
out.
one. She would not leave though.
She
They
wasn't
keep playing.
If she was asked to leave,
Yes.
Yeah.
oh, okay, well then
Yes.
yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like everybody wanted her to
Yes.
go, but
I just
they
thought
didn't want to. They didn't want to be like
They want to be
pick her up
mean.
and drop
pick
her
her up
out.
and drop
we
her
really
out.
couldn't pick her up and drop her out. That was the thing.
You
That's
made
it.
fun of her because she was fat.
I'm not making fun of her.
Yeah, I was kidding.
I'm saying that. I'm just stating the facts of the case.
Yeah,
Some
you
of-
could not pick her up.
if the cop came up and said, "What'd you try to do?" He's like, "Sir, I couldn't lift that."
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like honestly, I'm thinking about everybody, and they're like, yeah, we probably.
I would have probably tried.
Now
it.
we're
They
down
would've
to-
taken all of us.
This is almost sound like making fun of her weight now. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
sorry,
exactly.
I'm
Thanks a
sorry.
lot
Let
for
me see.
I was
gateway.
making a joke.
We don't
Yeah.
fat shame.
Yeah, we don't fat shame.
Not
We
fat
don't
shame
do
at all.
that.
Nobody has a fat shame. You are strength shaming yourselves, weak asses.
Well,
Look at
relax.
you.
Wow.
Relax.
Was this some like?
Relax.
I don't know all the rules.
Was it a feminist?
It's like a feminist movement now.
I was doing.
All
this.
men have to be strong as fuck.
I'm so mad at you right now.
You're
That's
basically
what
a
it's gonna turn into.
peanut.
It's gonna turn into. It's like this is the problem with all black men, and it's like, oh boy, here we go.
They weak
Here we
niggas.
go.
Y'all took my good ass black woman argument and you turned it against me.
All these weak niggas.
All these weak niggas. No.
That's why we don't need men. Like, here it is. There it goes.
There it goes.
Aaron
I have too
doesn't
much
lift
fun.
weights.
Can't
And
bench over
I'll-
200.
I do lift weights. I actually do strength training.
He is 90% cardio.
I love strength training.
And hey, you know what? What is
Ain't nothing wrong with
kickboxing?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
90% cardio.
That's what I just said. You're
I mean,
90%
as you get older,
cardio.
like a lot of it is like weightlifting really
I
ain't like.
do not recommend weightlifting past like 35.
Yeah, like it's
My knees.
Just
pop.
light weights, man. I don't need to lift anything.
That's what I said.
heavy.
Lightweights, like it's not like.
You don't end up like Ronnie Coleman.
I want to build up my
No,
speed.
did you watch that documentary on Netflix about
I
that man?
love that documentary.
I was telling Aaron about that. The man who
I
had
just
to get the
wanna-
back surgery.
I
He
just
had
wanna
so
be
many
able
back
to-
surgeries.
Oh,
they had to take
that
his stomach out
guy.
to go through his stomach to his
that was
back.
intense.
Man, was he the goat? He
He used to be the
he
goat,
wasn't.
but
Yeah, buddy.
that man-
Lightweight. I'm
And
sorry.
he chews gum like my grandma. You ever
Yeah,
hear
he
those
does.
old black people where they chew and it pops every time they chew gum?
How do they do that? It's like they.
My
form-
grandma does that
Skill.
shit.
Skill.
It's the tongue motion just keeps the air bubbles going. You just
Yeah.
Like that dude was literally built like fucking Oliver Biscuit, like real shit.
Yeah.
Built.
And his documentary made me so mad that like Ronnie had to work full time, so he would just eat 10 cheeseburgers, go into the gym for an
Yeah, man.
hour and leave. And
Dirty
I'm
bulking
like,
on that ass. Dirty bulk on him, boy. Ooh.
I get into the gym for an hour and I'm like, man, I'm
Because
so
mainly
tired.
for them, they just have to keep on like
going.
eating and
Mhm.
maintaining that.
Yep.
And then he'd be like, yeah, I'd only work out for like an hour and then just go home.
Yeah.
Just lifting
But you
extremely
like,
heavy
you like
weight.
not light working
for
out
an
whenever
hour.
you do it, or is it like?
No, I enjoy working out, but you know, I can't imagine working out an hour a day and then getting his results. Is
Okay.
what
Well,
I'm saying.
for him, he's just lifting the like
most he can lift.
Yeah.
he's maxing out every day.
That is
Yeah.
genetic
His back
problem.
is real fucked up, so
Yeah,
you know
it
what?
is
That's
kinda-
okay.
But Joe Rogan said that he was going to help him out when he was on his podcast like a few weeks ago.
Hey.
I hope
That's
so
what I said.
because
He's
Well,
going
how's
to hook
it
him
go?
up. You
Hey,
know?
that's
How's it
what I
gonna
was saying
help him out?
earlier. That's some man shit though. Only man would be able to take it to that degree
was
where
going
we like.
to recommend him to
I
a
love doing this so
doctor
much.
in
I'm
Dallas
gonna fuck my back
that
up
can like
because
Yeah.
I love lifting.
out
In the
because,
documentary, he was actually
he has, like,
getting ready
cage
for
thing,
surgery,
like,
and
in
he
his
still lifted
spine.
Yeah,
weight.
he was still.
And
Yeah,
he was
I
like,
remember
that's,
that.
like, fucking
it
him up.
hurts. And I was like, don't do
Yeah. No, that's man shit. That's like we are the only ones that would do something that insane.
Also, like every weightlifter
Yeah.
or a
That's
power
what we are.
lifter says, just don't do deadlifts unless it's you're actually competing
Competing
because
for yeah.
it's gonna fuck you up.
Deadlifts are probably the worst thing I've done to my back.
Deadlifts are only made for competition.
I don't get
but
it.
Not for
I mean,
just
I guess
like
people wanna do it
normal
for, like, looks.
working
All
out
I'm
because
really
it's
concerned
not really
about
gonna
is
do
if I
much
can get
for
to the
you.
shape to where I can just really just hit somebody with one and they just drop. I'm like,
I mean, you can
we
do
good.
that now.
We good. You
That's
know?
why I box, man. Just
Exactly.
kickboxing.
You know, that's all I'm. That's all.
Don't
I'm
let me
here
hit
for.
you once.
That's all. You know exactly. Like, hey, you know, enemy mode. Like, hey, man, I don't want to.
I'd be
You know?
fine hit somebody
Look, bro,
once or
don't
try
several
not to.
times.
I'm
Wanna
not
hurt
saying
you.
I'm the best fucking boxer ever, nigga, but
But
I've been
yeah,
practicing
no.
my aim. Let's just say that, nigga. And I don't go for just fucking headshots against
Practicing
that
that
fucking
right
Call of Duty
cross,
bitch.
son. You come across him wrong.
You might get that fucking that 3-2-1, nigga.
He gonna get you
I'm
good.
taking out, I'm like, damn, nigga, what?
He gonna get you good.
Right before the fight, what do you have to say? You have to say, my friend, respect yourself.
Before.
Listen, not gonna get out and then gonna give him some help afterwards. Like, hey, you know, hey, you need to get him some
I
help.
told you, man.
And my favorite thing is like when boxing somebody, like, yeah, cover your face. I'm gonna go for your body a lot. I enjoy going for the body. Love it.
Can't wait to knock the wind out of you.
Hell,
The Linda?
The wind.
The wind.
I'll go
Oh,
for your
I
ribs,
was like,
your
is
liver,
that everyone has a small
your
white
chest.
But
woman?
also, the Linda is not bad either. I wouldn't
Knock the
mind
Linda out of
knocking
you.
the
Kidneys.
Linda out.
Before they stay on the ground and just
Diaphragm.
I like that actually. I'm gonna knock the Linda out your ass.
I'm not the
Linda.
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 You look
That's
crazy. Like, what was he
Not the
talking
Linda.
about?
Can't wait to knock the
The
wind out of your ass.
Linda.
boy.
And then when they're on the ground, they're like upset. You're like, that's the Linda.
You feel that? You feel that?
That's the Linda.
That's
Can't
the
breathe.
Linda.
Can't speak. That's the Linda. That's it. Yeah.
I just watched the fucking Caleb City. He did a fucking video. It was about when your friend's choking, but that beat fired.
Oh,
yeah. His friends
So
are
choking just on the couch.
choking, but then he come in. He's all like,
Hey.
"Beat all that."
Terrible.
I'm like, God damn it! He
Fucking
made a fucking
terrible.
whole beat out of it.
That's something you joke about after they good. Like, oh, you all right? You good? Hey, man,
He's so stupid, but
you were
like,
doing before though.
you make the video sound like he heard his
Better
friend
than
choking,
fire
came out with the
beat.
camera phone like, yo, his friend's like,
That's what he did though.
That's
It
real? His friend
he did
choking?
do that.
No!
was Caleb City. But
It's
basically,
scripted, yeah.
it was scripted, but it was real.
He did to
scripted
himself.
like that. You know what I mean? He did to himself, but it was still funny as fuck because it's like you can see somebody do something stupid as fuck.
Shout
like
out to Caleb
That's
City.
all TikTok is. That is all
Yeah, shout out to
TikTok.
Caleb City, bro. Caleb City, bro. I watched a compilation of Long Beach Griffey
Oh,
doing
yeah,
gay
it's cool.
raps.
I love those.
That
actually.
shit is so fucking
'Cause
funny.
They're gay, but the dude got bars. though.
Got bars, bruh. Bars to bars on
Long
bars,
Beach
bro.
Griffey gay?
No,
No,
he's
he's
not.
not.
He's like one of the straightest guys ever. But he does. I think he's one of the straightest
That's why I
guys
just said-
ever.
At best, he's bi, but like
I thought he was pretty straight.
he's had girlfriends, so I know that for sure.
That don't.
Never mind, Griffey. I tried to defend you, bro. You gay as fuck, apparently.
It's
He
not
like
an
those.
insult. There's no defend. I was just asking if we know.
No, I was just saying that. I thought he was
But
straight.
it's
and I
possible
was
to like
defending his
dudes,
straight.
but then not really like.
Well, because you guys said that he does something called gay bars, gay rap.
Oh yeah, he does. He does like videos where he'll
It's like comedy skits.
comedy skits where he'll be rapping,
Pretending
and the bars
to
will
be,
be
like,
flowing real
secretly gay.
well, and then like it'll turn into him talking about smashing some dude from behind, clapping the butt cheek.
Give it to me quick
Yeah.
and thick, and I'm like,
Whoa!
hold on, though.
That's funny.
You have to watch it just to fucking see
I
it.
will.
Dude.
I'll
I was rolling, bro. I didn't even know he did those.
Because I
That
love
was what caught me off
Long Beach
guard.
Griffey, Caleb City, and then Lennar.
Oh, Lennar doesn't really do
Those
too
three.
much, though. It feels like.
He does stuff, but like now he's slower at it,
Yeah.
I guess. But he's always had some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty
The
good stuff.
Instagram guys?
No, they're
Used to be
YouTube
Vine guys,
Yeah,
like
I-
way
that's-
back in the day.
Oh.
Just completely falling off the whole like the wholesome like comedy like YouTube guys, and it's just
Yeah. Well,
I'm
it's
different dark
really.
shit now.
It's really just those three, and I think there's like two more other.
And King
people.
Vader, but I don't like King Vader stuff though,
Yeah.
because he just does that same little like dance, compilation stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
no,
okay,
good. Nah.
same dances in every video. All right.
Whatever that
We're Power Rangers. We're Avengers. We're Dragon Ball Z characters. We're Naruto characters now, but it's the same dance.
Whatever that one dude with the fuck, I forgot his name. You ever did a video when one of the videos with that no cap? And this fucking measure, like, no cap, or he does that what's that fucking somebody come and get that fade?
Oh,
let me get that fade. You know what the
that's
Uh.
because I follow him on.
I forgot his name. He's on Twitter, but yeah.
Yeah.
That nigga do shit anymore?
Oh, he does all the time. All the time. If I can see if he's on my feed though.
I never no cap. You know what I did watch the other day?
Yeah,
though?
Elite Life KD.
Yeah.
Yeah. He still does stuff all the time.
Oh, that guy.
He's just been putting up a lot of Black Lives Matter stuff, but yeah.
Disrupt the feed.
I watched
He still does skits.
Juggernaut bitch for the first time in a long time the
Oh,
other
yeah.
day. That shit, bro. I forgot how stupid that shit was.
I'll say the X-Men 3 was shit, but that Juggernaut was gold though. He was.
Oh, the movie.
Legit rugby player
Good
too.
God.
Just this big motherfucker like you gonna be
Good
Juggernaut
God.
for sure.
They actually put that in the movie.
What? I'm the Juggernaut,
Juggernaut,
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
That was
They
such
had
a big
to.
thing. All right,
They
guys.
had
I
to.
know,
Yeah.
but I'm just like, I'm realizing like, God,
A
that was
black
big
dude
ass
came
thing.
up with that.
Come on, Charles. Come on, Charles.
Yeah.
Charles.
Nah, they was saying, oh, Charles, my legs, Charles. You didn't fuck
But I mean,
up
like
my
that's what
legs,
that
Charles.
like you like think of that like that could have been what inspired the fucking nigga Ninja Turtles, man.
Yeah,
That's real shit.
it's true. It's true.
That's where I go somewhere else.
We need somebody to come out with something new now, though. We need somebody to come out with something new that's fucking hilariously good. There's no like the last thing I heard that something like that was like Caillou.
Oh, bro, just give me a fucking movie. I'll run through this. All I do is all day.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we should do. We should do something like that. That'd be hilarious. as
Because
fuck.
we were watching that
Skits.
Mortal Kombat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Or, like,
know.
movies
Oh,
and stuff
that's
like that.
yeah, that's that nigga. Fucking nigga.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, his were old, but they're good though.
Mortal Kombat.
But that's the same dude that did the whatchamacallit though. Nigga Ninja Turtles. So
Oh yeah,
that's him.
same dude.
Oh, is it?
That's the
okay.
real. Yeah.
He makes good stuff.
Fucking
Damn,
Mortal
if we
Kombat
was to
video.
do if we were to do a movie then that we could pick apart and do like certain scenes from it and stuff like that.
Oh, that's easy.
What movie? You
Same
saying?
movie.
Major Pain.
I could do a movie.
Major Pain is. I feel
Forrest
like
Gump.
I feel like you could do Major Pain. I'm not saying you couldn't, but Major Pain was such like a good movie for
I would want a fighting movie.
how it was. You. That's what I'm saying. I would want like a fighting movie or something like that.
Yeah,
I would say pick something recent, like John Wick.
John Wick's easy.
What is?
It's easy, pray. John.
I
Wick.
feel like John Wick's too explosive.
Yeah, that'd be
Does that
funny
make
as
sense?
fuck.
Just shots and
done
flips
right.
all day. Just shoot, grab, 'em, flip them.
And then it's
But
like,
does he do that much
Tackle and grab.
talking to where you can like make it seem like he's talking and shit like that? I don't know.
Not really.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I said. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do
Like that's what made
It could be
like
done.
those shows so good is because they actually had like dialogue that allowed the person to kind of like transition and talk over it really well. You know, it was a cartoon show from the fucking like 80s,
Or
late
Jason
80s.
Bourne.
Oh,
shit.
shit,
do
it's a
that all
Power
day.
Ranger.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I guess,
Forgot about
but
that.
then I thought of like that movie you said like your
Picture
favorite
of
movie
Motherfucker
earlier.
Power.
What's it called?
No
Like
Country for Old Men.
No Country for Old Men. I thought that might be like a good movie
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that for something. Like
They have
that.
several scenes that
Yeah.
could be done that way.
you guys could do all the stream of like female action movies. So you guys could pick like one of like Bombshells. It was
Oh,
like Charlie.
boy.
Charlie's Angels, yeah. Go ahead.
Charlie's Angels. See, like
Ghostbusters 2016.
they got that
uh,
Widow movie coming out. You guys could fuck with that one. Like
Niggas said Ghostbusters.
Damn, they got-
Ocean's 8.
Damn, maybe
We
we can make
watched that.
maybe we can make the female Ghostbusters movie good.
Atomic Blonde.
look,
sound-
we're trying to get you guys out the box.
How we thinking? We thinking.
Derek was the one who said nah.
The newest Tomb Raider
Oh
movie.
no!
I'd
You know
put
what
the
we can
movie
do?
shreds.
What's we could do not the raid, but what's the other movie that he did?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, why not?
That
That
movie
would-
too fucking violent. That movie.
When
You
the
think
night
that
comes.
When the
When
night
yeah,
comes.
when the night comes.
Or like
Yeah.
when it comes knocking
What?
or some shit.
I would say
I
just
do like
get
that.
like a
Too
old-
violent?
That
I would
movie
say I would
was-
say just get a cheesy-ish type of like.
Yeah, I guess you guys could go straight like 1960s kung fu movie.
Nah, I ain't gotta get that far back. I was thinking like that
With
fucking
the
Mortal
dog?
Kombat movie, something like that. Just stupid.
I got
like,
the 5 Venoms.
Oh hell yeah! That movie could easily be done that way.
that could be.
They're all brothers too. Come on.
The 5 Venoms.
Easy.
They're all
That
brothers.
was
too.
easy.
I love that
we
movie.
could do the 5 Venoms. I'm just saying, like,
That'd be easy.
it's not a bad movie, man.
Love that
Y'all don't like Buddhist palm, Kung Fu Monkey,
Buddhist bomb.
Iron Monkey.
Iron
Kung Fu.
I love Mad Monkey Kung Fu though. Like that's my shit.
We could redo Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh
Do 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 do, and then you guys just do the dance, the axe.
No, we don't dance.
yeah. 2-step.
We just dub over the movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it'd just be like you
Actually,
guys all
that could be
do-
our opening. Our intro. Just us dancing the X Gang style.
Yo, that'd be so fucking funny. And just like, look at these fools. You guys just got the axe. Just
Smack that dude just straight on his head with it.
Oh man, that's actually a good idea. I kind of like the 5 Venoms idea. Maybe we could do something like that. That might be something fun to do. Instead of record an episode one week, we can meet up and do something like that.
Just fucking voice over fucking 5 Venoms.
Yeah.
Double. Take a
Voiceover.
character and just go at it.
Voiceover about maybe 10 minutes of 5 Venoms or something like that. Maybe 20 minutes and then break it up into like 3 videos.
Reminds me of the time we did with I did with Paul once with King Kong.
Oh yeah.
That was wild.
Really?
That was a wild experience. I was a T-Rex and he was fucking King Kong.
You just did that one.
that's so fun though. That's straight up like little kid
Yeah,
action. Like
We were doing that when we were watching Troy.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember
it.
that
I
shit.
said with Troy
Yeah.
too. I was about to say whenever he was
Doing that shit watching Troy.
I was like, we did that with King Kong. That was like that scene when he was like chasing after I forgot what was her name. The T-Rex was looking for her. I was like, yeah, the T-Rex basically got you trying to get white girls right now. So they were like, is that a white girl? Like, hold up, nigga, wait. And then Paul would be fucking King Kong. Like, that's my girl. And we just did that for like the whole. Yeah, it was wild. It was wild.
Funny as fuck.
Yeah, like I said, we did that with Troy too. Like I did that with all movies in general. Like,
Yeah.
Just talking shit.
just like the most normal type of whatever. I just look for what the fuck doesn't make sense in
But
this.
no
and I'm
one
just,
does
how can
that. I
make fun
haven't
of
really
this?
seen any.
I remember
YouTube
too when,
videos of those, like newer ones.
We went to go see Endgame, and I kept doing that for Hawkeye's character a lot.
Yeah.
Calling that nigga the
Yeah, that fucking goddamn Ronin fucking
What was it?
samurai ninja.
Lone Ronin and shit. Kept calling that nigga a weeb.
He's a weeb. This fucking weeb. I believe in the blade. That's my family.
Here comes a lone samurai.
Head ass. Like, yo, get your ass out of here.
God damn it. Damn it.
That nigga's
damn
haircut
it,
was
damn it,
far
damn it.
beyond
Like fucking
his
with
age
Troy,
range.
when we were talking about what's his face, you kept going on talking about what's his name? What's it? Agamemnon?
Oh, yeah, I was talking shit
little,
about that.
little micro penis or whatever. That's why he got so mad
I
all the
was
time.
trying that shit so hard.
Because the nigga would beat up and he would like nut on his fucking stomach. And he got so mad. That's what he'd be like. And I was like, oh, he about
That's
to
why
nut himself again.
he makes rash fucking choices and shit, and you be getting mad.
God.
Yeah,
No.
that's what we do. That's what I do with movies. I'm sorry, guys.
Holy yawning too, man. That was
It's just for
ridiculous,
movies
man.
that we've seen so many times that we could just predict like that.
It's not even. I could just do them just watching it. We were doing it yesterday. What the fuck are you talking
doing
about?
that
We were
shit
literally
yesterday.
just doing this yesterday with fucking Curtis of the Grave.
Yeah, we were doing that.
That's a good one. Then
We
too.
kept talking about like every time DMX come in, like how many times can he just start growling at this shit? Like,
How many barks and growls that you can make throughout the movie. And his homeboy just wasn't shit.
yeah, that fucking goon. He had like some dude that was like just like a straight up just
He's a goon.
certified henchman, just like goon number one.
He ain't no
Nigga
partner.
just out there just like, boss, I'm so sorry, man. This Chinese dude, boss, he just came in. He just
robbed
beat me
him.
up, and I couldn't do anything, boss. I couldn't stop him. Like, all right, man.
Next
Get your
day, he-
fucking lame ass.
And next day, he's buying a gun. Like, he ain't taking that shit no more.
Yeah, I'll show him with this here.
Why oughta.
Still getting killed.
God
That dude was lame.
damn.
Nigga always needed help. Sorry, let me stop. That nigga triggered the fuck out of me.
Give him the crown.
Sure.
Just good Jet Li movies. I've been watching a lot of Jet Li movies.
That's what I was about to say. I
actually
could do
lately.
plenty of Jet Li movies like fucking. Oh,
Because I watched his old stuff like
we gotta do
a few
Fist
days
Legend.
ago.
We gotta do Fist of Legend.
Oh yeah.
Fist of Legend.
We always do that for Fist of Legend.
That to shreds. Get the Fist of Legend or
The
Twin
main
Warriors.
villain is supposed to be Chinese, but we're like, that's a Korean.
Yeah.
Look at his jawline.
No, he's supposed to be Japanese, but it's like
Oh,
he's
yeah.
got a straight block face Chinese
Yeah.
looking face. Like, yo, you are 100% Chinese, fam.
You ain't Japanese at all.
Move
Bro.
your men out. Move them out.
The dub is so good.
God, I'm so good with the nigga's voice now.
The dub is so good.
Yes, hi, I want more. Yes, please. Ooh, we. Here, oh, here we go.
No.
You
I
got-
want
you-
Side. Yep. There you go. That's
look at
smart.
You, look at you. Ah.
Learning. Learning.
Ooh, did wet. All right. Okay. What? Let's
Practice that.
Relax. Move your men out.
There you go.
Move them out.
Yep. There you go.
Move your men out.
My
keep
mom's
saying that.
birthday,
Move your
she
men out.
asked me to pour tequila in her cup. Poured it all in the cup, on her hand,
Oh,
on her
man.
feet.
Jeez.
And my dad was like, "You are drunk." I was like, "Shut up, I told you to pour it."
Practice makes perfect.
And now I know. Also, I'm not drunk. Yet. No, I'm kidding.
You
Actually,
can't
I really
drive,
don't.
so
I
I don't
really
know
don't.
about how many more shots you can drink.
I'm telling people my business.
I know what your business is. and I know
That's why I
should-
said don't tell people.
I know I should be telling you right
I
now
should
that
really go to see fucking Fist Legend now. Or Twin Warriors. Yeah.
Twin Warriors.
We could be both of them niggas.
I could actually do that for Mad Monkey Kung Fu like the whole way. I watched the movie so many times.
Let's see if them niggas. I know I do that fucking that was it the
Then Shaolin Temple.
what was that nigga from Twin Warriors, the villain?
Or
Oh. That nigga sounded like that, but
we could do that for True Legend too. Like easy.
Oh, yeah, that
Easy
too.
for True Legend.
Yeah, just think about.
I would want to be the villain though. Like, let me take on that nigga. He made a sound I've never heard in my life that I still haven't heard matched or even close to, even to this day. Never heard anyone sound like that in my life.
True Legend.
Yeah.
Swallow the ice.
I was like, why you? How do you make that come out your mouth? He was ruthless.
yeah.
All right, guys. This is to
Wait, he's
who
coming.
have I forgotten about?
Your birthday.
Oh, Venus Williams. Venus Williams. Yes, Serena's older sister.
To Venus Williams.
Venus Williams.
She needs to get
Is
the
it her
respect.
birthday?
Yeah, I know every single celebrity like born on my birthday for some reason. So
I was born the
Nice.
same day as Tony Hawk.
It was nothing but
Oh,
white
for
people
real?
on my birthday.
The God?
Why does everybody have like cool people with their shit?
Venus Williams is cool as fuck.
I mean, I have plenty. I mean, I
I think
have
I got,
like,
like,
I said, like Scott
Beyonce.
Atkins.
I think me and
You
Beyonce-
don't have Beyonce, but you both Virgos.
She like, no, you don't. But
How do you know Beyonce's birthday, but you don't know mine?
it's
Get out of my face. That's why I get mixed up between the 3rd and the 5th. Guess which one she's on.
Everybody has a cool person.
The
but
one
me,
that's
man.
not inside this house right now.
Sucks.
That's
They
what's
could
easy.
do the shot
I'm
to,
just
to,
fucking with
to
you.
your man's birthday.
hey, I'm Mans.
Means.
Salud.
Genpai.
Canelo.
Salud.
Her birthday's September 4th.
Close enough.
That's hot water.
Actually,
Day before my
Tupac was
brother's
on the
birthday.
16th. If you actually go with it, actually, so yes. So this part of the year is always so weird because it's like my grandma's twin sister is on the 15th. Then my grandmother on the 16th, and then me. It's always weird.
Yeah.
Twins. Fuck 'em.
I know Soldier Boy's a day older than me. I hate that. I despise
I mean, I don't know why you hate that. I feel bad for him. Look.
Nigga said Soulja Boy, they older than me. I hate that.
it. I do.
We're in the same year and everything?
I remember the day I found it out. Like, this nigga's really a day older than me. Same year, but just.
I don't understand. Every time I think about Soldier Boy, I imagine that picture of him with Natalie Portman, just like.
It's like strangest picture.
Jesus Christ. what
They
happened?
fucking?
Hmm?
They were fucking?
No, I have no idea.
And I remember way back
That'd be
in
weird.
middle school,
But
I was mad at him because he had put on his YouTube when he went to Japan and he was playing a Gundam game. Like, what is this crazy robot game type shit? And I'm like, nigga, it's Gundam. Like, you, nigga made me so mad.
You never seen Gundam?
Honestly, it's him.
He didn't know what
with
Gundam was though.
The
So I was just
bandana.
like,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
You know.
Get out.
You know.
Gucci bandana, Gucci bandana, Gucci bandana.
bandana and him making those little fucking video game devices in China.
Oh yeah. He tried to cheat people out too.
God.
And Nintendo put a cease and desist. You type in Soldier Boy's like
The
website,
soldier system.
and it would go straight to Nintendo's website, and they'd be like, "You could buy these games here." So he did another one.
He tried to trick people so
I can't believe he thought he
easy.
could get away with that one.
Yeah, he's stupid.
He thought
That's
he
all it
had
is.
the
He's dumb.
fucking key. I was like, nigga, you ain't make even none. Yeah, look, you ain't make none of these games.
No.
You don't own any IP.
And I'm calling out Soldier Boy because I know I can whoop his ass.
Damn.
Let him
Wasn't
know.
he supposed to fight Chris Brown? Which doesn't make sense in
Chris Brown
itself.
would have beaten
The Chris
dog
Brown.
He
Brown.
probably would. That nigga's athletic at
He
least.
would have beat the dog shit
At
out of
least
him.
he's athletic.
Backflips like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
All I keep thinking is he be doing like the fucking sea walk around him or some shit.
I remember the funniest
it's
shit
like-
when Jamie Foxx had told a story when he first met him,
Yeah.
and then he had walked up to him and was like calling him out to be kind of funny, and that nigga Chris Brown like did a whole flip
Yes.
over his body. He's just like, after that, I was good. It's like then I knew like I can't mess with this guy.
Damn.
That's a power move.
Did a flip
To do
over
a flip
his
over a human being. That's a power move.
and like sure like
5'5".
yeah he's short but like he still jumped
I
over
ain't
him.
jumping 5'5" in the
He
air. What are you
jumped
talking
over-
about?
He jumped over a man though.
Now, I was about to say, not many people can jump.
In his prime.
I ain't
Not
Not
even in
many
his
people
prime.
can flip over somebody.
I'm just saying, like, if I had 20 in front of you, I'd be like, all right, Aaron, just give me your prime shape, like, jump over here. You'd be like, you know, actually.
I could not.
You ever see when
That's
they
a
do
power
the flip
move.
where they just throw the leg and it just lifts
Yeah.
them in the air?
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing. It's just like.
That's
But that's a
funny.
pure power move. Just like just go back, flip straight over. you.
Everyone
Just like-
must find their power move in life.
Chris Brown took the backflip.
But Chris Brown would
Niggas.
definitely beat up Soldier Boy
Beat the
easy.
dog shit up.
I could beat up fucking Soldier Boy. Fuck that nigga.
That's the point.
Ain't
We'd
shit.
all beat up soldiers.
That nigga weighs $130 wet. Like
If I throw
he
the
ain't
cat at him, he's going
shit. He ain't
down.
doing shit.
This nigga said $130 wet.
He ain't got a body like Hamura Kenshin.
Motherfucker said he gotta come fresh out the shower.
He actually probably does weigh about that much. Actually.
But he said wet though.
Yeah, I know.
He
That's
said
what
this
I'm saying.
motherfucker gotta
Soaking
be
wet.
He probably does.
fresh out the shower, didn't dry off.
That's,
Is he wearing clothes?
Yes,
Jumped over the
yes.
nail.
Even then,
Soaking wet.
with extra weight on it,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that's a lot of weight.
with Tim's on.
Damn.
It's gotta be like
Is he from New York?
nah.
I'm from
But
New York.
it's gonna give him some extra pounds though, you know. At least 2.
Yeah, bro.
I'm pretty sure like
Excuse me, sir.
I'd give him a belly to belly, a German.
Oh, I keep
Suplex
thinking about that
easy.
time when Ryan was like, I forgot, was it Anime Fest?
Wait.
And I was wrestling with Shannon, and like Ryan was like, "All right, y'all need to stop," and blah blah. But I was like, "Excuse me, sir." Back to what I was doing before this shit.
Remember you did lift him just a little bit, and Ryan's face was like, I'm like, bro, you don't.
He was trying to get me to stop because we were just fighting in the bed, and he was just like, "Yo,
playing around."
stop," and I just took him, and just like, "Get out of here, please."
Just gotta know they wait, you know.
It's 1:30.
You have to pick
It's 1:30.
the battles.
What time is it?
It's not 1:30. Well, I'm just
Oh, it's
saying. That's why I say
11:47.
you gotta know the power move. You
I
gotta
don't
pick
know.
the power
Yeah,
to
that's-
use.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I
'cause-
keep thinking about that. I saw a video on Twitter where like some white guy called some big ass black nigga a nigger. I'm just like,
That's not the power move. That's
what is
that's
she like? That's a dumb. Like, why
that's
would
a
you
negative
do
power
that?
move.
You know, number one.
Because all you see is a dude doing like this, and he's like, "What'd you say?" Whoop, and he just on the ground, just like, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
like,
sorry."
number
I'm
one,
like,
weight matters. I don't care what nobody tells
"Like, you see
you.
them,
In
you see
any
that nigga
battle,
arms.
weight
What you think was
matters.
gonna happen, sir? You in a JC Penney?
Talking about the dude at the gas station.
No, they were in like
Any of them.
They
Any
were
of
in like
them.
a JC Penney. They went inside like a JC Penney. There's some white nigga on the ground, just like, "I'm so sorry." Whoop, and it hit him again. I'm like, "Yep."
I
You
saw
see,
this one where this dude was all like,
how did you think this was
he's
gonna
all like,
turn
he
out?
called him the N word, and then he was just like, what are you gonna do? Hit me now?
What do you think I would
and he's
do?
like, all right, yeah, you're exactly right. He just walled out,
Yep.
boom, and he just fell on the
I'm
ground.
not gonna hit you. I'm gonna steal you. I'm gonna
like,
steal you.
You
Stole
asked
off
for it,
I
bro.
like a good. I'm not.
You dead retarded right now.
I'm not really into watching mixed fights, men-women fights, but it's mainly when.
No, I just like watching dudes just get.
I like
it's
any
just
fights,
like,
really.
but it's something
Done.
about when you see the old fat black lady go up to the guy and
Oh.
she's like, "Here," blah, blah, blah," and they don't even punch her. They just open hands, just and they pop her in the face, and she's like, "Woo!" and she just walks
crying.
off here like.
It's like, you're the one who picked the fight, though. Like, you can't walk away like
Or
that.
like I've been seeing teenage girls. My favorite is little girls who stand up for themselves. Now that's my shit. So you see them and they're fighting the Becky, and the Becky's like, "What are you gonna do about it, Sharkeisha?" And Sharkeisha's like, "I'm gonna kick you straight in the face."
Sharkeisha,
Get her ass on the
yes.
ground, just start kicking her in the face. But that Sharkeisha video was crazy in high school.
I just like seeing just real nice, just solid.
When
Just,
one white girl had
I like
chucked that
justice.
shovel, here's right in the back of the head. I was like, that's it. I remember one crazy fight where these two people, it had to be New York. It had to be.
Always.
Because this one black woman was trying to mess with this,
The stick.
yeah, that one. With a Latino dude.
Yeah.
And then she came back with like some kind of long, I don't know what it was. And she was going to hit him. And he just like, and she fell over.
She was
Everyone's
taking
like,
too long.
oh, and I'm like,
Straight like Indiana Jones when he shoots the guy with the sword, because she came back like, "I got a stick now."
He
And he's
just-
like, and that woman just.
she fell like she folded and just.
It's some good shit. I've seen that a
I
couple
was
times.
like, yo.
Every time I see it too, I'm like, "Oh wait, you should have swung. It was long."
But you came back to him with whatever that fucking guts
oh, I
looking stick
remember
was.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He just. like,
oh wait,
he
the
barely
day
tapped
in
him.
New York.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
I'm telling you, New
yeah.
York. It had to be New
Bro,
York.
motherfuckers in New York wildin', bro. That black
It
lady,
had to be New
she was
York.
acting extra.
And that's making
So
me
I
say,
can
like, you
see
picked
why
that
he
fight.
went-
You picked the fight.
For real, she picked the fuck out of that fight. He came back with a
dude
bigger fucking
jacked
weapon
her
and
up.
said, "Oh really?
But
bitch, you
it
swung
was
at me?"
shorter too. Hers
Yeah.
was too long,
Yeah.
and
I
he
don't
just
know what
came up
that
and
shit
just
was.
popped her on the head, and that woman just went.
I don't think that was a stick, but it was some weird shit.
That looked like a
What
fucking
is
pipe.
that?
That shit
I just
look.
like seeing it.
She came back with something crazy because I remember thinking like straight
she
up
ain't
like
get to swing it,
Silent
though.
Hill, like
She ain't get
fucking
to swing it,
pyramid
though.
head shit, just letting it drag off.
That pyramid head shit.
Yeah,
Dragging it
like
like
everyone's
that.
like, "Oh shit, here it comes," and he was like.
I'm
Why
like,
that for some reason reminds me of that.
he popped her so fast.
He did.
What was that one with the niggas was like throwing shit? That one big lady, that big girl when she was like catching. She was like
Catching
blocking-
tables
yeah.
and
She
shit.
caught everything.
Caught that table, and I'm like,
And she bit.
That goddamn
my
dexterity.
God.
Oh, she picked
was
up
on
the- she-
point.
She picked
Table,
up
and
a
she was
table
swinging
and
it.
she swung
and then they were
the
three. They
table.
after she put it down, they were like throwing chairs. And she like blocking.
Yeah.
She just, give me that. And I'm like, ew.
Oh
God.
my gosh, she's my favorite just because watching her take
Exactly.
that fucking
She maxed out her
church
defense,
ass
though.
table and she said, "Oh,
Y'all want to like go? I'm
She
like,
maxed out her defense. Like, no.
look at that
no,
shit. Like,
no.
oh my
no.
god, I'll never
Like,
forget
Yeah,
watching
all
this.
pointed to strength and defense.
I wish,
Yes.
I just wish they could pan over to the
Just
dudes that
one
were
hand
throwing
on
shit.
it.
See how their faces like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
There was there's something had to
Strong.
start for people to do chairs because I don't just think I'm gonna throw a chair.
And she was just blocked. She caught one and she blocked two with a chair in her hand. Like, bah. Nah, nigga, I'm right. I'm like, what the
She was
fuck
too
is
strong.
this lady?
Ooh, that shit is so good.
She's
That's
too
tasty.
strong.
What the fuck?
That's tasty. I like when they make potato salad and when they throw like
It's like
just
one of the best
taste.
ones. It's one of the best ones. I was absolutely.
Yeah,
It
it's great.
It was.
It's a classic at this point.
was like
I've
that
never
one.
seen
I remember
that.
another one where it was like I don't know if it was like a
Does she
Target or
box?
something.
No,
I don't know if it was like a
Boxing
Target
in
or
is
like
just
Best Buy,
with
but
the
there was
church
like
table after
Just knew how to
service.
there
parry
was some
chairs
dudes they
with
were trying to like
chairs.
get out of like the store or whatever, and there was this
Yeah.
lady that was just she was security I guess, so it was for reasons obviously. She came and she was like, boom, no, boom, 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 and she literally threw this nigga to the ground. I'm like, oh my god.
Damn.
And it was like wasn't like a small little like dainty. It's like she was slaying this.
Judo
nigga.
throw or some shit.
Picked him up, threw him out, and like.
They tell
But,
not
you know,
to fuck with
you
the
gotta
cousins.
do it.
You gotta assess the situation. You gotta look around. You gotta check
do
your
that.
They
surroundings.
got a
See
TV.
who
I
you
say
working
take
with.
them down. They got some toilet paper. I'm like, all right, well, go
I'm
wipe
just
your
saying, if you
ass.
looking at this
Don't
lady,
wipe
it's like
your
how
ass.
she
Don't
built,
wipe
like
your
she's
ass.
security, like she. I think she was actually like a fighter.
She's
Though.
top flight of the world.
She was. I think she was actually like an actual fighter.
Top flight.
Cause she straight like so straight. Nah, they stop that. Get it. I'm like, okay. It was like 3. She grabbed him, took him straight down.
My ears are cut.
He's like struggling. She grabbed him again, and then threw him out.
I do watch a lot of I'm subscribed to a lot of
From the
those fight
inside.
games.
That's that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause she had brought
Oh,
something.
this
Like I don't know
shit.
what that weapon was to this day.
What?
I don't know what that shit was.
Well, I tell you, bro, it's a pipe. But where she get it from is the crazy
I
part.
think from that little
New
bag.
York.
What the fuck? I'm gonna speed that shit up. Cause
I'm like, what?
she grabbed a little stick.
I don't remember this fight being this long.
Whatever the fuck.
Somebody got a whole video.
Because the one I saw was
Yeah,
from a
'cause she
distance.
tried-
Or
Yeah.
women do this a
Mess
lot.
with this like one dude.
Look at this
Speed that shit up. Like right there. Yeah, because she was getting it, and I'm like, where'd you get that? And what is it? It's like the back of a bumper or some shit. This big ass long gut sword.
Yeah.
He was like, don't do it. I was like, she was out, bro. I started screaming.
I mean, that shit must have hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
Looked like that he hit her with like a stale piece of bread or
I
something.
mean,
I don't know
honestly,
what
getting
that
hit
shit
to the
was.
side of the head is a lot.
Yeah,
Why
like,
she
she was
screaming
out.
so much?
But if she came at me with whatever the fuck that was, I'm like, you need to back up. You know?
I like a good ass fight video. That's my shit. I am subscribed to several fight
Dude.
subreddits.
Oh, it's been 2 hours, bro. 2 hours and almost 30 minutes.
It's almost like a
Damn,
whole
bro.
Marvel movie.
Damn, boys. Alright, when Varric gets back, we'll end it here, boys. Damn, I didn't realize it was that long already.
See, but that's what happens when
We're already at 2 hours and 15
Wait.
minutes.
He said that about
It's a
30
whole
minutes
Marvel
ago.
movie,
That
son.
was almost 2 hours.
You did, me. B.
I believe he
Yeah.
did look at the time.
caught
Yeah,
me
man,
at
we already over
2:15.
2 hours. Let's call it, bro. This is we gotta can't be having too long episodes, man.
That's true.
I mean, for the
What do you-
Twitch channel, this is dope. But
Yeah, for the Twitch
for
channel.
the YouTube, you guys just cut together.
Yeah, but how do I like?
Just gotta cut and spice it up.
You got it.
Honestly.
You gotta do that real editing.
Yeah,
It's really just editing it.
I just don't want to edit.
Or like, we've mentioned a lot of videos. Cut the video in, cut a chunk out. If the next 15 minutes of conversation are boring, cut that shit out. Put the
Yeah.
video,
Yeah.
splice it in. Like that video right there.
So it's like greatest hits, you know?
Yeah, true.
But no, if you want to do it like that, like we would have to like literally like set a timer, have points that we're gonna hit, and then run through them.
And it's not difficult to set a timer, so
I would say some of
Keep
them are
us
gonna
on
be
track.
like that. Others are just gonna be like, yo, we don't have topics. We're just gonna kind of come in here and just shoot the
Freestyle it.
shit.
I think
But
maybe like group phone calls where you guys could do this before.
yeah, and that's what I was saying too.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying,
I
like for
would
the
highly
topics.
recommend it.
we were doing that
because-
last time, technically.
Yeah.
On that last stream.
Yep.
It went very well, actually.
That we don't have anymore.
Yeah. Tell me, it is a lost tape that Aaron's probably gonna find years later. Be like, oh shit.
Oh shit, I hope so.
But it's fine. I mean, like I
It's
said, like,
rare.
all we-
It's
all-
rare.
all- like I said, even with this one, I knew it was gonna be like we're just throwing this together right now,
Shoot
so
the
it's all
shit.
good.
But we needed to do something in general for just like content, which is nice because
Yeah.
this works out really well. Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Stop.
Today was a good day.
That's not even what it sounds like.
Oh,
That's what it
yeah,
sounds like.
yeah.
I just can't make the exact sound
Well,
I know.
because that sounds all weird and
thank
shit.
God. What he say something? He said something.
Just
he woke
waking
up.
up in the morning, gotta thank God.
I like that part where he says he wakes up and his
About to
mom's
get
making
in trouble.
breakfast, but there
Nigga
ain't no
made a
ham.
triple double.
He just skip right to the end. Keenan.
Yeah, I
love
did.
bacon.
I skipped love.
We at the beginning, Keenan just.
I'm going to the middle of the song.
man.
All those songs make me think of like all those songs. So then I think of "Summertime"
Palm trees.
Summertime.
Palm trees.
by
Remember palm trees. Will
Will
Smith.
Smith
Oh.
and Jazzy Jeff.
Did
DJ
not-
Jazzy
It's not
Jeff.
going there. It's not going there. I think about Sublime. Like, and living's easy.
Summertime, baby.
And then he's just happy rap. He's such a happy rap.
He is
Oh,
happy
Will
rap.
Smith.
Yeah.
I liked it when he made fun of his son's song, but then he congratulated him.
He actually kind of ate him up on that.
He did actually. Whoa.
He kind of ate him up.
He did though, because that nigga.
You know, I forgot. What's that new song that Will Smith just came
Nigga.
out with? When he kind of also kind of went at it. It's
Nigga.
like, y'all see this?
Who was wearing flip flops and shit.
Now every time I hear that fucking song, I think about Michael
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan. Beat the shit
Wait,
out
he
of
got the shit beat out. Because right when that song came on, we went, oh, he gonna lose. Why he play that? He gonna lose.
him. Whoa!
One, get that new. I'm like, yeah, he get beat.
What you gonna? I can't live it. I'm like, yo, you better.
He trying to be too hype.
Get your ass whipped, man.
You played that Tupac song, and we knew that, like, yeah,
Yeah.
he gonna win.
You better kill niggas.
That icon, I'm like, Only that version with
I'm sorry.
Logic came out, he might have had a chance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Whoa. What you calling icon living? This is
So
Beans.
they want to end it right now? Boy, you better say something. Something to be like, yo, man, I can still go to Select Start right the fuck now.
Select start.
Ashley is there.
Is she?
Give me free drinks.
Hey, nigga, that's why I put my good shirt on. Cause like, if we go out there, nigga, you know,
I'm just saying.
nigga gotta be prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm at just the right kind of tipsy.
I'm just saying, bro. You got your fucking hood on and shit like that. You just
Especially
in that dark
how
side.
they did it in the movie with that IMAX on,
I know.
with the beat hitting hard, and then he started coming out. You couldn't really hear it, and then so
And
he
then they come up and he just
boom,
like,
boom, boom.
You too happy. You too happy. I'll be there. Goes just arms down, just like.
I still play Fireman like in my bathroom, like setting up like what if I actually came out? I actually do that a lot. I play certain songs.
It's like that would.
I play certain songs, mainly Lil Wayne, thinking, what if I came out to this for an actual boxing match?
I know nobody's watching this right now, but I'm just gonna say right now, if y'all came out, if you're a boxer, and you came out to a fucking song, and it was fucking Fireman, imagine just how fucking hype that shit. Like they had fucking the fucking red lights and everything going off, fucking flames just popping up. Oh my god.
You know what's fucked up? I actually thought if me and Barrick fight, and he came out to Fireman, I would come out to Money on My Mind with Floyd Mayweather behind me, thinking we gonna go fucking all out. Money on my mind, yeah. Get money, fuck bitches.
Man, how them fucking? I'd have like a mouthpiece with like some fucking fangs or some shit like that. Like, yeah, nigga, you about to fucking this nigga, boy.
They got pyro going off and shit.
Yes. But no, I'm too crazy of a man. That's too hype for me.
Or in that black with a red.
Yeah, I'm too crazy of a man. I'm coming out to like No More Pain or some shit like that.
I mean, I practice that shit many times. Money on my mind, just
You ready?
yeah.
Money on my mind.
It's like it would work, bro. It would fucking work, man.
I've done that several times with many songs.
I'm talking about it's like S boxes. If you came out to like a fighting,
Came out on our
came into a song.
Entrance walk.
If I say Fireman, would be fucking.
Fireman.
Yeah.
Fireman.
Have you seen Creed?
Yes.
And
I haven't
Creed
seen
2?
Creed 2 though.
Oh, gosh.
Creed 1 was good.
You missing my man, Chris.
But I heard Creed 2 wasn't that good though.
It was good. Well, I mean, I guess that was
Which? What?
Creed 2. What do you?
What did you think of Creed 2?
What were you gonna say?
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic.
Oh, I was
It's
like,
better
what were you-
than Creed 1 to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, just as good. Just as good.
Well, it.
Because Creed
I
is...
never really ranked him like that.
I mean, Creed and Creed 2, I would say story-wise, Creed's better, but action-wise,
Action-wise, Creed 2 is
Creed 2
definitely
takes
better,
it. Yeah.
But
Why is action-wise Creed 2 better?
Because his opponent is a specimen.
he's fighting a nigga that's just you can't beat. Have you not seen that nigga? Oh,
Yeah,
Eric,
Creed 2.
get ready.
Ivan
can
Drago's
I-
son?
can I get ready for a new man crush.
Yeah. I always say that if I was gay, you know, that's the that's the aesthetic. Like, that's what I'm going after. The Rock and John Cena agreed to meet at 6 years ago.
What was is the training? Actually, you know what? Actually,
When he was on
I just
that
wanna
one
see
thing,
this. I just want to see this actually.
that song on there.
Because this fucking song.
You spoiling the movie.
This is my workout song. This is my workout song. When I hear this shit come on when I'm fucking working out, it's.
He was already just kind of staring at him like, it's gonna be hard. It's just Mexican niggas just hitting your body all day.
Actually, let me wait.
There it
They
is.
kind of do both. They kind of do both. But let me just get to this.
New school. The history. speculations.
Boy. Hey, now the world gets to watch. We in now.
Oh, you
should be Where we at?
A little back. Probably about.
Just sit right there.
Probably about.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be like a month or so before he got to that last fight.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, that whole thing.
Because old boy fucked him up. Nobody wants to listen. Rocky like, don't take the fight, kid. He's like, fuck you. And then
Rocky told the nigga.
he got wrecked.
Oh.
Coming out to Icon.
Damn.
He came out to fucking James Smith Icon, and we knew like, yeah, he gonna lose. He's gotta lose.
You're not gonna see that much over there. You're gonna like, man.
Yeah,
But they gonna make one more.
That's my stuff.
I'm thinking that they gonna make one more though.
More than likely. I still think it'd be nice if it's like, well, they're not gonna do that. They'll do that.
My question is, who is he gonna fight next?
Whatever. What's his name was talking about? He would be happy playing like Clubber Lang's son, but you know,
Yeah.
he's got an actual fight coming up. So
I was like, we already did it with one son. I'm like, we ain't gotta do it. Oh, Rocky 4 training on Taza. I love that one. Rocky! No pain, no gain.
that whole movie was a montage. Honestly.
But my favorite one was the Rocky Balboa one because of old boy's speech that
Stop! Don't hurt muscles.
when you hit him with a shot, it's gonna like he was hit by a express train. Yeah, let's start building some hurting bombs.
Get your neck right.
He cracked them both, and I was like, you know that was a very specific take.
Damn.
Let's start building some hurting bombs. Like none but power, no conditioning, no sparring. It's just all power. That's it. Rocky gonna take hits and he gonna dish them out that much harder.
Okay. That's Rocky though.
It was though.
So I'm trying to think, what is
He can't do it again though, cause he's too old.
What else do we have that Aaron we should try to run Aaron through? Because I think we all each like individually probably have like movies that like or movies or shows that we
That's true.
like one of us probably hasn't picked
Yeah.
up on. Because I'm like,
There's plenty.
have you seen Fist of Legend with Jet Li?
I don't think so. Not Fist of Legend.
Oh,
That's a classic.
that is.
I
I would-
mean,
Fist of Legend.
Fight Deadly Venoms is good, but Fist of Legend is just as
I would
just as good.
100%
Really?
say like Fist of Legend and fucking Twin Warriors are like the two.
Oh yeah.
Those are like the two like strongs. I'm like, yo, watch these Jet Li movies.
Really?
I
Okay.
definitely want to sit down and watch those.
I'm more like Mad Monkey Kung Fu, Prodigal Son 2.
You
Yeah,
talk about shit that nobody else watch but you.
that's true.
I'm talking about stuff that like I guess like relatively like
I'm deep in Sharp Brothers.
two
Classics,
of us
you know?
are like somewhere around there. Like when y'all talking about the games y'all play and stuff like that. Like I'm like I don't even
Yeah.
touch these shits. Like honestly,
Yeah,
I
sure.
have no idea what y'all are getting into.
But I don't touch a lot of stuff that y'all play either.
Yeah, no, that's true.
That's how it is.
As I said, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like that.
But that's what's good about it too,
That
because
type of
we
dynamic
have
of, like-
our differences, but that's just more stuff that we can put into the variety show.
Yeah, exactly. That's where it really works too.
Quotation mark shit.
Variety show.
Variety shit like that, bro. Like,
Look,
relax.
man, we're OnlyFans Papis, man. That's all it is, man.
It's
We love
OnlyFans
titties and ass,
Papi's
man.
Variety
Ass
show.
and titties.
Ass and titties.
So we're the only.
All I wanna see is ass.
The podcast is the variety show for now.
For now.
Yeah.
That's all. I mean, I couldn't think of like a good just a.
It works.
My only thing, like I explained, like the only reason why I said call it the variety show is mostly because like you hear OnlyFans Papi, niggas gonna be like, oh, you talk about OnlyFans stuff.
We're talking
Like,
about
They
OnlyFans.
only talk about that.
not really,
Not really.
not even a little bit. That was just a funny
Like-
name, honestly. I'm just.
It's just a good name. It's a good name. We can't let go.
It was just a wild ass name to make niggas be like, what the fuck? What is these niggas in? So you
But
come
it's
on in and like,
different.
got your ass.
And it
Got 'em.
works. Y'all thought that we were going to talk about these hoes.
Got him.
Or respectively sex workers.
Got
But we ain't.
Got him.
I should have OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans account, guys.
I do too, but like, I just follow generic porn stars. That's all I do. Well, and one that's
See, that's
a
where you're
monster.
fucking up.
Monster. There you go.
I follow one monster that I've been, supporting for a couple of years. I saw, I've seen her grow since she first started out, now she's almost at the top of her game, and I'm like,
She the top
good job.
0.0%.
Yeah. This thick white girl.
I say most of the porn stars that I would follow, they all like jumped out of the industry, or not the industry, but at least like the porn scene.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
most of them I follow now are like they don't do like
They don't do like mainstream shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
they just
all
do
jump
only
out.
like cam or OnlyFans and all that.
Because OnlyFans allows them to do what? To
Yeah.
do it for themselves.
Yep.
Do what they want, yeah. Because
Nobody
most of
was-
them now are
100%, I
complaining
stick with that.
on the main industry and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I think my thing was I was just so shocked at like I was just like the girls that I liked I was just like, is it like saying something about like what I like then? Because I'm like every single every single girl that I like, they all that not in the industry anymore, like not like
Wow.
heavy with that, like all
About the
of them.
same
I'm
too.
like,
Yeah.
oh, that's I didn't
Like some
realize
of
that.
them I still like do scenes every like once in a like maybe 2 scenes a year, and then just like it's mainly just OnlyFans and
Maybe
cams.
that's why amateur started coming up so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean like I also think that
But now that this whole like quarantine thing
the
happened,
prob-
like
I think-
so
I
many
think
girls
what
were
happened
just
with
running to
amateur
it.
shit too is people got so like what's the word? Fuck, forgot the word. Basically, people got so used to like mainstream shit that when you started to see amateur shit, when it was like more like kind of like a more raw, like oh wow, this is real.
It's real.
And niggas, really fell in love with that, and then that
Yeah.
became like the new like oh wow, this is what's, and that's the market.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of like the mainstream porn, like they would try to like really try to
They tried that.
tailor their shit towards that, but it's like
Yeah.
you can't, like it's too
There's gotta
It's
be
produced,
some,
nigga,
there's
like
gotta
you-
be some nigga.
yeah, like it's produced, bro. Like we know what this is.
'Cause I remember when Bang Bros had tried that shit with some gory hole shit, like trying to copy.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that. Yep, I
Yeah,
remember that
and
shit too.
then I was like, yeah, but everybody knows
We know it's fuck. Yeah,
these niggas like getting blown, and
Yeah.
we know this porn star doing it, so it's not really like actual
Yep.
amateur shit. Y'all made it look like that, but it's not.
It wasn't that good though.
Yeah.
it was that too.
They should have had a
also
meet
wasn't
up.
good at the end of the day.
Gotta have the good meetup on
It's like-
the stage.
But some woman I've never seen just fucking with random niggas, like that's the aesthetic. Like that's why people
Yeah.
come to see that shit, because it's always something different.
God damn, what have we become? What's happening? It's
People
the
like it.
evolution of man.
Yeah, they like it, man.
It is.
I don't want to see some named actress anymore. I want to see that random bitch.
Yep.
The only ones I still support are ones I've been supporting since I was like back in high school, like that are still doing it. But there's not that many left.
Not at all. As I
Uh,
said, most of them is like
And-
solo separate. It's just like
Most of these new girls just kind of play it safe, and I'm like, that's cool, make your money and just kind of do what you want to do. But back in the
honestly,
day,
like most of them really, from what I see, they come into
They were
come
taking
into the
risks.
industry and they're there for like about a year or two. And
yeah,
then
and then just
that's it.
fall off.
Either they fall off or they just
Do a couple scenes, and then I may just
start
do
doing their own
cam.
shit.
Hmm.
Which I mean, if you can kind of make that type of bread in what, like 2 years and be like, all right, bet
Yeah,
I'm gonna make my own content now. Like, yo, that's what's up. Do you? But mainstream stuff is just it's far and few between for me. Like it's
It's all. I fucked my stepmom and shit.
yeah, that stuff that's
yeah.
there's nothing
Stepmom
for
shit
me.
came up so hard.
Mm-hmm.
So hard. You know what's weird too? Like, I watch a lot of it, but not for the whole stepson, stepmom shit, but mainly just I think she's attractive, so I just want to see it. But she only does stepmom shit, so that makes me go like, I gotta fucking watch it, but
Shit.
but
That's
it's
the
not
Asian
my
thing,
shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Hey, man. It
But she
all
fine,
started-
so
it all
I
started with
keep
Milf
up
Hunter.
with it.
It all started with Milf Hunter.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it did.
That goddamn Milf Hunter scene with fucking
Milf
Ava
Hunter
Devine
and
way
fucking
back in the day.
Naughty America, like my sister's hot friend, my
Oh.
friend's hot mom.
Milf Hunter was the
My
best. though.
sex teacher. God damn it, I forgot
Yeah.
that shit.
Milf Hunter
My
in the
first
beginning
sex
was
history
the
got-
best.
Yes. Oh.
Milf Hunter in the beginning.
My
was
dad's
the
hot
best.
girlfriend.
Them old fucking what was it, Reality Kings back in the day?
Mhm.
I was Reality Kings.
I still fucking look
I
at
was about
this
to say,
shit
that was some
sometimes.
Old, fucking
but
old school that.
it ain't the
fucking,
same.
Fucking Comfiest.
Reality Kings, Bang Bros.
Reality Kings just had a whole bunch of different shit.
They did a lot of shit.
Fucking I used to
Captain
love-
Stabbing.
Actually, no, yeah,
Look
Captain
at
Stabbing.
ass,
God
bro.
damn.
Yeah, that was back in the day when niggas did not pay for that
for
shit.
the
They had
longest.
so many different
Yes.
fucking like websites that they would go to just get passwords and shit
Yes.
like this. Like,
Oh
bro,
god.
People still do that shit too sometimes.
I believe it. probably even easier now because not so many niggas do it.
Honestly, all you really gotta do is just get on fucking Pornhub, get a fucking free premium whatchamacallit, and like they got all that shit.
Or
right there.
pirate that shit somewhere when the scene comes out, and then they got it the first day, and I'm just
all
like,
there.
fuck, I don't need to stay
They
on it.
post all that stuff now.
Stay on it.
Wow.
They don't have them old. They had them old ones, them old joints. Because I'm like, man, these videos used to hit.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll see like on a random day, some god goes in there like, I'm just gonna give everybody all my Bang Bro shit from like 2004 to like 2014. I'm like, bro, this is what I want. I've been waiting for this. I need all these old scenes. I need them. Ones that I never got to see, or ones that I just want to have.
Yeah. Get that one scene you've been wanting to see for years, and you just
Like sometimes I get that. Sometimes
actually it?
finally out here.
No,
And
is
then-
this actually
and that's,
the
and that's
one?
what it be like too.
it's like, nigga, I
You
never
watch it,
got
you're
to see
like,
this motherfucker.
Hey, this is garbage as fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you just got to see it though.
Shit ass. I'm glad
Now I know it's shit.
I ain't wait for this.
But now I know it's shit.
Glad I didn't pay for this.
Oh shit.
Nigga,
Cause
half
some
it.
of them be tricking you too. Like the preview looks good, and then you see the whole scene like,
They beat a preview, man.
but
They
like
beat a preview.
nothing had even happened.
Yeah, that's a marketing scheme right there.
That's why you don't fuck with the. That's why I don't buy
'Cause-
$60 video games.
Talk about it.
Because of fucking previews.
Because one type of porn star
So I was gonna say on that actually.
I've seen so many times is the type that they're these specific types of porn stars that maybe have like 3-5 scenes total, and you know they only did that shit for the money, and every scene they're in they don't react to anything, and I'm like, you fine as hell.
Straight face.
That's why
Some of the bad actors.
yeah, but people want to watch it because you look good, and then they watch that shit and downvote it like because she wasn't fucking entertaining at all. I've seen so many
That's
of
a
them.
lot of them actually.
Oh yeah, a
I was
lot
gonna
of
say
them.
that's why when they were talking about like the fucking was it Baldur's Gate earlier? Was what we were talking about?
Yeah,
When y'all were bringing that up, that's why I was like when new games come out, like I don't get excited for them because like I've seen too many games come out with hype like that and they just go by the wayside. Like,
I mean, I'm very careful now buying games because I only pre-ordered one game this year just because I know for a fact it's going to be something I like. Other than that, like when new games come out, I give it like a whole month and watch gameplay and see how
That's
it is.
pretty
And
much
then
that's
if
how
I
I do
like
it
it, I'll
too.
get it.
Yep.
Like when
No, you have to do it that way.
That's how I'm I'm like I don't get excited for shit. I'm just like, let me see what happens. Let me see it come out. Let me see what it is for about a month. Let me watch it, about videos of it, and then if I'm like, okay, no, I can, and then.
And that's
That's
why
what
I
I
don't
buy.
really like want The Last of Us 2 because I've seen trailers, I've seen the spoilers, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the game to come out now. I was thinking
Let
about
me ask you
buying it
this,
when it
though,
first
like-
came out, but now I'm gonna wait and see
I don't
what's
trust
gonna be.
movies. I don't
let me
trust
ask you this
movies.
though, like, what do you want out of it?
I just want a good story. I just want a good story.
You ain't gonna get
But like,
that.
how long?
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Like,
you've seen those leaks.
But I'm like, how
And you
long,
know
though?
why that those leaks were put in and
Yeah.
so forth, and like everybody
Somebody
knows
say, like,
now, so they're like,
They could easily do like a good 10-hour story campaign and be like, oh, it's done.
that would suck though. I wouldn't want to pay
Exactly, that's what
$60
it's
for
like,
that.
that's-
one
why
guy
I'm like,
that played it said there's these really long side quests, but they're so boring and so useless. But you have to go through them, and then you just want to get back to main story, but the main story's not that good either. So
Yeah.
it's just a whole bunch of shit that nobody had wanted to do.
And that's basically what I've seen, and it's like one of my friends was just like, "How are you gonna be so upset whenever you haven't even played the game?" I was all like, "What game?"
But the leaks got out, so people knew.
But that's also the thing too. I was all like, "What century do you live in?" Like, I was like, "This is like 2020, bro." I was all
Yeah.
like, "We usually know if a game is gonna be good or trash before
And
it
like,
comes out."
not to be that guy, but I have that same shit for like movies, where if I see previews, I can already like tell off the bat, like either that this is gonna be.
If
shit
I see
or
the whole
not.
damn fucking movie in the
Yeah.
preview, that's pretty much a bad movie. I
Like-
just seen the movie.
Like when we saw the Tenet trailer, I'm like, well, this is automatically gonna be fucking good anyway. It's gonna be good.
It's Christopher Nolan.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan hasn't had one fucking bad movie yet anyway. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
true.
All the way
but
through.
his previews are still like it's gonna be good anyway. But like certain movies where You know, just gonna throw it out there. Birds of Prey. I knew that
That movie
shit.
was trash.
I knew they was gonna be bad.
But
off
the
that
first movie
trailer.
was trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first one sucks.
But that's what made me say, like, it's gonna be shit. And so many people went, yeah, but you haven't seen it yet. And then I actually saw the shit, and I'm like, it's still trash. So
It's like, what you want me to waste my money
What
to
you
know
want
if
me
it's
to say?
trash? I'm looking at the trash pile, bro.
yeah, like
Like
what
to
do you want me to
confirm
say?
how trash I know this is gonna be. Like,
Yeah, like you're not gonna. Who you trying to convince right now?
Especially
like,
when I've seen so many movies, and then they advertise it a certain way. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be shit.
like I said, it's
gonna be
that's
shit.
Evil. That's evil in the world. It's like I just ask niggas like, hey, do you like the Irishman? And they'd be like, oh, it's too long. Don't talk to me no more.
who knows me then?
We good.
Dude, the Irishman was great.
Y'all niggas
You know,
can watch
like-
Endgame
like,
all
Irishman, like,
goddamn day.
fucking-
Like, if you think that was long, like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Move, bitch.
Y'all niggas can
Niggas sitting down watching. I'm not gonna lie. I did watch it in two days. I didn't watch it all in
Yeah.
one sitting because I fell asleep.
I
Like,
watched it all
was
from
really
one set,
late.
but I had to
But-
actually take a break though. But yeah,
But see, exactly like
I went from. Actually, I
I
started.
took
and
a
I was
pee
like,
break at best. But that
Oh,
was
this
about
is
it.
good.
I took
Wait
a
a
pee
minute,
break.
because I had one, playing games, letting it play in the background. I'm kind of like watching them, like.
Let me stop.
Actually, let me go get some food because this is good. Start that shit from the start, and we gonna just.
Well, see, I was watching it in my room on the computer while I was playing the game, and then I was all like, falling asleep. I was all like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna wake up in the morning, make some breakfast, and watch it.
and watch TV.
And that's what I would've did. I
Pretty
was
much,
just like,
literally, that's
damn,
what I
this
did.
shit is good.
Like I thought it was gonna be one of like just let this one in the background and be like
Yeah.
whatever. And I was like, after a while, I'm sitting there looking at this while the game playing. I'm like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna get some food real fast.
Come back.
I'm
I'm
about to
kinda
come back.
sitting there
I'm about
going,
to do this
If
all the
y'all
way through.
niggas
Fuck
can
all
watch
that shit.
Endgame all the way through, you can watch Irishman.
First of all, Endgame ain't got shit on the Irishman. Nigga.
It doesn't, but it's a long ass
Talking about
movie though.
length, I think.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just like,
If y'all niggas can watch Malcolm X, that's 3 hours long, you can watch Irishman.
but I mean,
Just
some
saying.
people really are like, big
But people
on,
just
like,
didn't want to get into the stories.
Yeah.
Some people
And I
are
get it,
really
but like,
big on like stuff like that
You know.
race type of shit like that
Yeah.
though too. It's like I can't.
one of my favorite movies, Seven Samurai, it's like fucking 4 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
but
still
there's a bunch of white people.
Watch that whole fucking movie all the way through.
There was no black people in that movie.
There wasn't, but it was about
Sorry.
fucking the mafia back in the day. And it's fucking Martin Scorsese. You know that it's going to be a mafia movie with white people in it. So it's not like he's like, gotcha, you know.
True, true. You knew what you were getting
It was
into
fire.
when you
I
watched
actually-
it.
That shit was fire too.
But niggas
They
would
caught me
really
off
come off
guard.
like, well, it's boring though.
Yeah, me too.
It caught me off guard.
Me too.
Got me too.
Like I was not expecting it to be that
That
good.
good. Yeah.
Like I was like, damn, nigga, I would have
It's
paid
epic.
money to go see this in the movie theater.
Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I would've
easy.
paid good
like he'd
money.
have been like, oh, this come out in the movie theater. Like if I'd have known it been that good, I'd been like, no, I'd have spent like actual big time money to go to
Yeah.
fucking IMAX.
I would have
fucking
went to the
fuck
theater, made sure I got my popcorn,
Yes,
my
I had my
snack, nigga.
popcorn, my drink. Been like, nah, I'm about to. It's an experience right now.
But
this.
I'm glad he put it on Netflix because he basically proved that y'all can do this too.
Yeah,
As much like shit movies like be on like Netflix.
but they also got a big
Originals.
budget though because of all those superpowers in it.
and
Like all the niggas are good.
because of Martin Scorsese, like
Jesus God.
we trust him to make a good movie. Do that shit.
And that movie was fucking good, man. I can only imagine the fucking Netflix subscriptions that month
Yeah,
for just to see that movie.
probably
But
came
I
in
mean,
hot.
actually, like, I don't want to be rude, but I just don't feel like niggas really was on that movie like that.
No,
They weren't.
Niggas weren't, but
They weren't,
people were. You know what I mean? Like,
Like actual movie enthusiasts were.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like actual movie enthusiasts.
Talking about The Irishman.
Oh, y'all going, huh? What movie? Oh, we're talking about Irishman.
That Martin Scorsese epic.
That was a good movie. Irishman was a good movie.
Scorsese
It was.
films, you know what I mean?
That was a good movie. I was really pleased with that movie.
All his movies are pretty much just like that. But
But-
this one was just longer.
But you know what's real crazy? I watched that movie, and I've never seen The Godfather. Never seen The Godfather.
You know, I never
Never.
saw Godfather Part 3, but I've seen 1 and 2.
Never seen
I,
one.
uh,
But so many people say
When
that
I was in
they're like 3 shits. So I was
in
like,
high school, I
watch it.
forgot my criminal justice teacher. He had us. I'm not gonna say he had us watch it. He just had nothing to fucking really go over. After watch it, he just basically put on The Godfather,
Yeah.
and we basically watched all 3 movies just
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
in this whole fucking class for like
Did he skip the sex scenes or something like that?
no.
Nice.
he still went through that
Nice.
too.
Nice.
There was no like permission slip. It was just we just. But I was like
Just put it on.
I was like 16 or 17 when we were doing that. So he was like, "Y'all are grown enough. Fuck it. We just gonna do it." I mean, that was like when we had
I gotta
criminal.
get your dick sucked
That
out.
was that was like criminal justice when it was like we had like the fucking cops, like the previous like these niggas used to be cops and just like. Yeah, this is what we actually did in the fucking field, but
I'm pretty sure that my
that was
criminal
it.
justice teacher showed Training Day. I remember
Yeah,
that.
seen
so
that.
like shit like that. They would just they would like after when they ran out of their
He
material,
straight
which
up
would be
showed
like
Training Day, like
halfway
didn't
into the
give a
fucking
fuck.
semester, which is like, all right, we're just gonna watch fucking movies.
And that's why I know that gun scene so well because he showed that shit like that.
Oh, The Godfather. Yeah, see, I know Naomi said they have the audiobook on fucking YouTube
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I almost check those out too.
Audiobook is good.
I bet
I haven't heard all of it, but I've heard a little bit of it.
It's probably the longest fucking sin. But I
It
mean,
probably is.
I'm with that life. I fucking read like damn near half of the fuck, or not half. Yeah, actually about half of the fucking the Song of Ice and Fire book. So
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
I can deal with it.
I remember when you or Woody had no, you did because
I was listening to
you
audiobooks,
no
too.
you sent me those Star
Star
Wars
Wars, yep.
audiobooks and I ran through
Oh,
Yep.
a good bit of them.
Yeah.
Those are good.
I don't know if I even still have half that, but yeah, I basically
I still
like,
got them actually. It's weird.
I basically took like all the fucking Star Wars audiobooks of like the EU, and I basically just uploaded all of them onto my Google Drive, and I was just like, listen to all this shit.
Because I was sitting there like,
I
let me start
think
this
I might
Bane
still
book.
have access to those, but I
Let
don't
me
know.
do this Reverend book after that.
Yeah.
I was
Star
on it.
Wars books are so good.
I'm actually glad that Lucasfilm currently didn't go with the we're gonna do an old Republic trilogy for HBO because I was like,
Oh, they were gonna do a
not with
trilogy
this
for
team,
HBO.
not with this
Oh,
team.
man. Nah,
I didn't trust that shit
What they're
at all.
doing now is good. The old Wild West of the fucking solar system.
Yeah.
That's gonna be chill.
I
I'm
just
excited
don't.
For that.
I just don't trust Kathleen Kennedy making any decisions. But with the Mandalorian, I'm like, that's good. You know, just keep doing that. How
Mandalorian was
y'all keep
perfect,
doing it,
though,
but-
man. I like
yeah.
the Mandalorian a lot.
But
I didn't really see anything.
Jon
bad with it.
Favreau made it good because he didn't let Kathleen Kennedy come in there and make, choices on
Decisions and
it.
stuff.
It was all his project.
Oh, wow.
So that's made me go like, yeah. And that's about the only good thing that came out of Lucasfilm, basically.
Wow.
I mean, like, fuck,
And Rogue One's decent.
I'm gonna get.
Rogue One's good.
I was
I give it
not.
that.
I wasn't gonna go with Rogue One actually.
I give it that.
I was gonna say, I know most niggas hate it. The Solo
Be the
movie
objective.
wasn't.
Solo
bad.
Solo was acceptable.
It was okay
The only
as
reason-
a just
The only
standalone,
reason
like,
why Solo did bad
alright.
was just because people were so pissed off at what was in that main trilogy that they had to
Yeah.
act
Yeah, they just
and be
took it out
like,
on Solo.
we're gonna let you know that like we don't support what's going on. And Solo had to take that blow. Unfortunately.
Solo didn't.
Unfortunately.
Like, I didn't think about like who Han Solo was. I wasn't so. I was like, you know what? On its own, by itself, as it is, like, you know
It
what?
was a good Star Wars movie.
This is good. This is all right.
Yeah.
I can take this. This is not bad at all. I'm not mad. Like, things in there, like, yeah, maybe. I'm like, no, it was good all the way around.
Had it just
So,
been like some random fucking Star Wars character, it would still been good.
yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
literally, because like
Yeah.
it didn't even feel like you were being.
Solo was
forced-
kind of boring though. I will say that.
It didn't feel like you were being forced to
I
be
liked it.
to
It was a
be
little
him
boring.
though.
Yeah.
It felt like you were learning about so many other things though.
Because me personally, like, I don't really like Han Solo. Because when I think of Han Solo, I think about EU shit, and that's just basically just Han Solo.
Yeah,
just
same
coming
for
up
me
just
too.
be like,
Same for me.
oh, back in my day, we used to, and it's like,
And,
all
like,
right, here
not
these
to be
niggas go
honest,
with they fucking
but
rogue
that
gallery
movie-
type what we used to do back in the day shit. So I'm like,
And,
all
like,
right, yes.
Just be honest, that movie was too on the nose. Like, hey, here's how he got his name. Here's how he got his ship. Here's how this
It
happened.
was
Here's
safe.
how that happened. I'm
It
like,
was safe.
it's basically just let's cover everything that he is in one movie instead of saying, well, let's cover some of it and then leave some of it to kind of mystery.
It felt more.
We can make
it
some
was-
books
it
about
was-
Because
that
they didn't
shit.
want to. They didn't want to try to make it into
Yeah.
a sequel. They just
Yeah.
wanted it to be.
No, they wanted to do
They-
a trilogy for it.
Oh, did they really?
But that first movie bombed so bad
They couldn't do anything with
that they
that.
couldn't.
Lando sexy. Okay. Who the hell is this in
Because
chat?
of Donald
Spectacular
Glover,
Freak. Who
but
the hell are you?
it was very strange to me, I think.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
They were trying to make it a thing like, so is Lando gay? Well, he just loves everybody. And I'm like, well, we're doing that. And then actual Lando came out actually, you know, he's just cool.
All he is. Cool ass nigga, like, just relax. The fuck.
Because Billy D. Williams was more like, I'm not going to get into all that, but man, that was just a cool guy.
That's
you
all
know?
he is. Just in school. It's all good.
But Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm was really pushing, like, yeah,
Gotta
but
push my
he loves everybody. He'll fuck anything.
Gender fluid. Is that what
Yeah,
I
gender fluid.
I fucking
They were
hate
really
that
about
fucking
that.
Hollywood fucking goddamn, like,
Yeah.
niggas exist that aren't just fucking. Oh my god, there's just cool dudes that are just out here, bro.
Donald Glover.
I will say
I'm mad 'cause
that
I'm like,
he put a lot of
I feel like I
swag
fall
to
in
that
category,
role,
just
though.
niggas
He
that's
did.
cool,
Yeah.
just across the board.
He
Like,
put
oh,
so much
shit,
swag
niggas.
to that character, but they were
But that's
really
also
trying
because
to...
Donald Glover's a really good actor.
He is.
That dude's a stupid good actor,
And
writer.
he drinks juice.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga.
He drinks juice.
Niggas know he drink juice, man. I
And
said,
he
I
cool
said that
about
about
it.
myself to this day.
And he's cool about drinking that juice. Oh,
That's like the most
juice.
random scene in the goddamn fucking show of Atlanta.
He drinks
Niggas be like, what does
juice.
this mean? It's like, niggas know, bro. Like, niggas know I drink juice, man. They know I'm not hard like that.
He was
Gender
doing
fluid
all
doing all the aliens.
And he freaked out when his robot had got hit because I'm like, are you fucking that android, bro?
Bro, he was fucking that android,
Like,
bro.
I think
There's
he
no
was.
fucking way, man. That android was
Pretty sure-
jerking him off or something,
Pretty sure
bro.
that he was really into that. How he did it, I don't know.
Don't do that. I'm thinking about them dolphins now.
Back to the
Yeah.
dolphin race.
Let's not.
We're
let's
talking
not.
about dolphins.
Dolphin, I'm
earlier,
gonna get
but
my dick.
besides
I'm
the
gonna
point.
get my dick
Pimp
wet.
juice? Yeah, that's basically what the song was
Yeah,
about,
that-
actually.
Yeah.
Pimp juice.
That's what it was
Pimp
about.
juice.
He was about it. But I just hope that Star Wars can get back to
She only woke me from a pimp juice.
what they should be doing.
You know, white people really didn't realize that was what the song was about.
Yeah, I didn't know that for a minute actually. Cause
Oh, pimp juice. This is cool. This is like some like.
I actually bought Nellyville when it
Was
came
that like
out.
some all that?
I was
Like,
like
no, it's about
12.
nut.
So I didn't know what the fuck the pimp juice was at 12 at all.
But to let it loose.
This is some nut.
A pocket pussy 7.0.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't
I'm
got
still
a
thinking about
pocket
getting
pussy.
one
Well,
actually.
you know,
A pocket pussy?
Yeah.
It's not really worth it, man.
I was thinking about
Not really worth it.
Well, it's probably better than my fucking hand. I'll tell
Man,
you
have
that.
y'all ever
Yeah,
had?
it is.
Have you ever had a fleshlight?
Yeah,
I've never had one before.
I had one. I've had two actually.
Is it? Oh, is it really good?
It's
Is
yes
it
and
semen?
no.
Yeah,
Yes
it
and
is.
no.
Yes.
That's what pimp juice is. It is.
like
Okay.
when I had one the first time,
It is. Is it
I was
semen?
being a
Yes.
bitch
Yeah.
because I was like, oh, this is gonna make me not want to fucking talk to females. It wasn't that strong. The second time I had it, I was like, all right, this is a good alternative. Just like, you know, hey, I ain't getting laid, so you know, let me knock one of these out to get that evil out of me. You know what I mean? And,
Get that evil out of
you
me.
know, because sometimes
that
I mean,
malice.
like,
The mouse.
That
I can't really
evil.
speak for you. I can't really speak for Aaron that much.
It
But,
says
you know,
skeet,
there are
skeets.
times when you just you just got a dry spell and you just really just be in that just.
No, that's true.
Skeet,
And
skeet.
it's like, yo, that'll really just. Hey,
Man.
That reminds
that's-
me.
You know
dry
what?
spell's a dry spell, man.
You know, you like, yeah, I was
Short or long.
kind of wild.
Yeah.
That
I might
reminds
run these
me
streets and done some real reckless type of shit.
of that fucking
It
Dave
worked.
Chappelle joke where white people just didn't know what that meant. It's that skeet.
That's what the flashlight is.
They didn't even know, and people
But
got
I like- I mean, I'm
and they
like-
got away with that shit. Skeet,
I
skeet,
would say
skeet.
like you in a relationship and you got a little extra.
You got two, she said. He wore it out.
And they fucked that first one up. Gotta get another one.
Fuck that. Wore that
No.
pussy out. Said I gotta get
No.
another one.
You know.
Probably took like a few days.
He's just jerking it. It's
I
like,
think, why did I'm trying to think, why did I get rid of the
Fucked
first one?
up.
I got rid of the first one. Like it was first, I was like, oh, I don't really need this that much, but then I just
Yeah.
stopped using it for a while,
Yeah.
and then actually now I remember what it was. This is gonna sound nasty. Basically,
What?
the first one,
Yeah.
I had used it, and then I was just like, I just got lazy. I was like, I'm like, whatever. Throw some water in it, close it up, threw it in the closet.
Clean that hole out.
And never touched it. But the problem is like it starts to smell
Oh yeah.
After a
That's
while,
true.
Yeah.
You gotta clean it properly.
you gotta
though.
clean it
It's-
properly.
Oh,
I just like that's with some fucking hot water. Like whatever. Yeah, I ain't using this shit again.
shit gonna get
And threw it
rancid.
away.
Gonna get rancid.
And over time, you know, thankfully I didn't smell it, but when I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I got this in my closet for. Open that bad boy up, like, oh,
What does that say?
Oh, no. In the trash we go.
Told a girl in grade that she had what the fuck?
oh my god.
Oh fuck, bro. It gets sticky.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Actually, I think about it, that's what happens with all the two flashlights that I had. That's exactly the same thing happened. Like the second one, I took care for the hot minute, but I was also like, I don't.
I probably had that same problem though,
care.
because I couldn't have one because I probably never clean it out.
First of all, you would clean it out. You would clean it out all the time. Actually,
I don't know.
don't worry about that. You would clean it out.
Stop using it so long, it got sticky. That's true. I've never been
Nah.
there, but
Wasn't anything like that.
She got
Nigga
hard.
was just like
you
just
told her.
She got hard crusty.
nigga was just leaving loads in there. That's nasty as shit right there.
She told a girl in 6th grade she
Yeah,
had skeet
that's
on her
it.
shirt, and she started crying.
What? Bro.
That's fucked up.
She know what she did.
Ski.
She know what she did.
That's funny.
Oh, ski, motherfucker. And they let that shit be on the radio. Ski,
But no,
skeets.
I would say if you thinking about it like that, I would say yeah, grab one. Just set a whim, just something a little different.
I was thinking of getting one.
I've been thinking about like going to get a third one, just be like
Damn.
just something to just
Third
spice it
time's
up
a
here and
charm.
there. But
Yeah.
Did you get different pussies every time?
yeah,
Nice.
Of course.
He's
Gotta get some new feelings in there, you know.
I mean, hey, man, you might like the first pussy.
Nigga, ain't no pussy better than new pussy, man. Am I lying? I'm just
better than new pussy.
Oh, fuck.
nah, but yeah,
Facts.
nah, 100% though, nigga. Like the fuck you get the same one for?
They do got them.
Fucking facts, bro.
Nah, it's probably better if like you gonna do it now, especially at our age. It's really you gonna spice it up one day. Like you know what, you be like, hey Naomi ain't here. Hey, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and
I'm
try
about to bang one out.
Let me go ahead and try
Pop
some
your
little,
pussy.
you know, try a little something special tonight.
It's gonna feel like I'm
You
cheating.
know, do your thing, clean it out, put that away somewhere. Nobody gonna find it. You know,
She come back and
it's just there.
nigga super lax. Like, what's up?
That's all. That's really what it would be for me right now. Too.
I've been
It's
good.
like, eh.
They have new ones that do flexibility and shit.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm really not big for the ones that like fuck back on you anymore. I'm like, nah, I'm
That's the future.
I'm not trying to get in that fucking
That's the
bag
future
right now.
right there. Soon enough, it's gonna be
No.
attached to androids and shit.
I'm
People
alright.
gonna be
I'm alright.
just living their life.
I still
Getting
still
off
have
of
a
work,
girl
like,
female
well-
right now, so I'm not trying to give up on the world just yet.
Tell you, man.
Talk about it.
That's the main reason. I'm not trying to.
That's gonna solve this
Get 'em
incel
all,
problem.
just yet.
It's gonna solve the incel problem. It's going to.
No, it's not.
Attach that shit to
It's
an
not.
android that look like Lucy Liu. He good. He gonna be
It's not.
alright.
Actually, y'all do
It's not
realize
gonna
that
solve
like if it, like it's eventually gonna get to a point to where like people are rarely gonna be fucking,
Yeah, probably.
Rarely.
like almost like relationships and things like that. Like it's not gonna be like a thing.
Just gonna be fucking everywhere. Just,
Sex toys are gonna get to a point to where they're gonna be so
Random
convenient for everybody else, where it's just like everybody got it.
Yeah. It's
Probably
that
not with our generation.
It's that shit from Futurama. Just-
Maybe not even with like the next generation, considering like if we have kids and shit like that. But after that,
Oh yeah. Probably
yeah,
3 generations forward.
might
Be good then.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off, man.
They might.
I don't know.
Might not be able to.
This is my crazy ass opinion, but you know.
They might be able to pull that
Might
shit
be.
off for real though. Fucking chocolate.
Oh shit.
Probably give me one. I mean, but even if I got one now, I'm probably gonna see my girl in the next like 6 months anyway. So it's like,
You can beat it up.
months.
yeah.
This nigga complained about 6 fucking months. Well, if you don't stop being cheap and get a goddamn fleshlight,
I ain't being cheap, but it's just like, you know,
dog,
I might as well get one.
get a fucking fleshlight. You being cheap.
I might as well
6
get one.
months.
I mean, it's been longer than that, but like
When your birthday again?
August 1st.
We getting single flashlight.
Please do.
One that gonna fuck back, cheap ass nigga.
One that's gonna fuck back.
One that's gonna fuck back.
Yeah.
Get
Nigga,
laid,
they
bro.
One that's gonna fuck back.
Over there, like, man, you know, I'm thinking about it, but
I don't leave the house then, nigga. Like,
Threesomes with your Android.
I fucking leave my bed, bro. Just fucking sitting
Threesomes
there,
with your
just
Android.
like, fuck it.
Talk about it, bro.
I'm gonna be in that shit for real.
Wow, threesomes with the Android.
I'm gonna be like, why should I leave the house?
I mean, that's what
I
it's
got
gonna turn into,
food.
though.
I got
That's what it's gonna
food.
turn into. That's what it's gonna turn into.
I got
I can't wait till like niggas be having sex with like they fucking like they androids like they phones and stuff because that's what's gonna happen soon. Your phone's gonna be what's gonna fuck you after a while because it's gonna be actually in your piece, and that's what's gonna be the actual sex doll or sex
Please stop.
object, if you will. That's what's gonna turn into, right?
Please stop.
And what's gonna happen is it's gonna be funny because like you're gonna do your thing with your girl, but then like you know y'all gonna go to sleep,
Oh, okay.
but then you gonna get up and you can try to go in the other room and you know do your thing with your.
So
Do your thing
basically,
with your phone.
you just go to sleep with your wife real quick,
Make her think that
like an hour or so, something like that. Then you get up,
she did sleep.
Yo,
and
man.
then you go have fun.
This is what niggas do with threesomes, bro.
See,
When them girls be like, "Oh, you can't fuck her by it," you know, when it's just YouTube.
oh, your girlfriend can get a molded fleshlight,
I know that. I know that for sure.
or you can get a molded fleshlight.
Well, I know we've talked about it. I know that. It's just that, you know, dude gotta go in there and get it all, you know, plastered and shit.
So,
Do all that.
Like Barry said, man, ain't no pussy better than new pussy, Barry.
Yeah, that's true.
bro, I am pretty sure Caitlyn will not give a fuck about you having a goddamn sex toy.
Oh no, she won't. Especially if,
Did
like,
she? Wasn't she the one talking about she was gonna buy you one?
No, not at all. More so the I think that app thing where like some shit.
When you said ab thing, I just thought of the little dick nigga coming on his chest again.
The
What's he saying?
I have no clue. That's literally what I thought of. I was just like some little dick nigga coming on his chest again. Is that what we're talking about?
that Louis C.K. shit. with
That
the-
Louis
that-
C.K. Oh man, bro, Louis.
Niggas were talking about that today. I remember that. I think like today, niggas were trying to cancel Chris D'Elia because they trying to get him on some Me Too shit.
Oh wow.
Thing is that the evidence is weak as shit.
Oh,
It's weak.
Wow.
Cause they were all like, "Oh, but he's trying to like talk to underage girls," and all these women that came out were like at the youngest 19, had one at 27 saying stuff,
What?
all that, and like all like the mainly just him talking to girls after a show, and then him trying to like have sex with them, and they would say no, and then he's like, "All right," but they're all like, "Oh, but he was preying on me." It's like, but you wanted to meet him, and then yeah, he asked, and you said no, and he was cool with it,
Yeah.
and that was it. And like worst thing he did, I think that somebody showed on like Twitter was that he had texted this one girl a picture of a panda with like a erect penis, and she was laughing and shit. But like years later, she's trying to say, "Oh, but actually, now that I think about it, I wasn't comfortable with it." And then she was trying to out him, and I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm
from that 70s shows in jail.
it,
He
For what?
apparently he like raped like 3 women.
oh.
Or molested, but yeah,
I mean, either way,
3 girls, enough for him to get put in jail.
yeah, he fucked up.
But honestly, when you think about it, Hyde looked like the type.
He kind of do.
He looked like the type. Rooster looked like the type. Just saying, man.
That's
Rooster looked like the type.
it's a lot to.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hyde and did it all, man. Rooster.
They going
I don't
after
even
all
call
these
him Hyde no
comedians
more. I
for
call him
real.
Rooster.
They trying to get him.
Shh. Ain't nobody safe, bro.
Nah.
Nobody safe.
I mean, you know.
I mean, but Louis C.K. was doing that shit, so I'm like, hey, like, nigga fucked up. He gotta own up to that shit.
Ew, big dick panda bear. Not be shut up of
I don't think that it was a big dick panda, but just a panda dick.
I mean,
But-
you don't think
but-
pandas got big dicks, dog? You discriminating
I
against
don't
the
even
panda
know,
dick?
cause like she shows the text, but she like doesn't show the actual panda dick, which I guess, you know, not to like freak people out, even though it's just a fucking animal, but like, yeah.
Just Google panda.
Picture of a panda's dick.
Panda.
But that was her evidence, and like she was laughing at it because he was making a joke, and I'm like, you were like, you didn't say nothing then, because I guess, you know, you don't want to come out because she said the imbalance of power was like not on her side because he's famous. I'm like, oh, just saying, like, her words not mine, bro.
I'm about to get mad. Don't
Her
talk,
words
stop
not
talking,
mine,
stop
man.
talking. I'm good. I'm about to.
Her words not mine.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. That's no.
But I'm like, Crystal is probably gonna be all right because
Nope.
there's no evidence that's like concrete. Like, oh, he actually raped a girl. No,
He did it.
he didn't touch none of them. But
See,
yes,
that is a.
he did ask
That
to
is
have
an
sex
off
with
the-
them,
that
but
is
no
an
girls
off the
under
podcast
18.
Conversation right there. Let me go to the bathroom real quick, cause woo.
But I like his comedy, so I was actually like looking like, oh, did he actually do something wrong? Like send a dick pic, something like that, but nothing.
No little dick panda either.
It's like, how big are panda dicks? Like,
No big or little panda dicks allowed.
do they measure them?
Do they measure
If they just know, like, oh, there's a big dick panda, a abnormally ready to go panda.
Big dick panda swinging again.
But yeah, cause like that happened like literally yesterday or like 2 days ago, where like that shit blew up Twitter, and I was like, he got caught, and then I looked at it like, this ain't shit. It's just stories of, oh, I met him, he tried to fuck me, I said no,
Damn.
and we went our separate ways, and he didn't sexually harass me. But they're calling it sexual harassment. I'm like, asking is sexual harassment?
Wait, I thought asking wasn't sexual harassment. I thought enforcing upon is.
Yeah, like, and that's what I kept thinking though. Like, did he force you to do it, or was he like trying to like, you know, egg you on? But she said in her text that her friends were egging her on to fuck that nigga. So I'm like,
Do y'all
he
ever
didn't
just
do
like
that
sit
wrong.
back and just like appreciate the fact that we can literally just on a weekly basis come over to somebody's house and just fucking shoot the shit for 4 fucking hours with no problem at all about just whatever?
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Like,
It's pretty fun.
That's how strong our friendships are. Our bonds.
I'm just saying, in general, just like that is the amount of times I fucking talk to girls and it's just like we talk da 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 back and forth, this and that, da da da, you know, it's like, all right, 2 months in, it's like, and it's done. Like I've known these niggas for like 15 years.
Harassment
and we
and
still
assault
going.
are different.
Yeah, they are. They are.
But like, he
I'm
didn't
trying
really
to change
harass
I'm
him
trying
either
to
though.
change it. I tried to.
Because like
try
he
to
asked to
try
have
to
sex with those women,
change
and
the
they
conversation
said no.
as quickly as best as I could, but oh well, we back in it now.
It's Keenan's fault.
I'm just giving now like recent Twitter news because that's what Twitter was just
I give you
going
that. That is recent Twitter news.
going fucking nuts about.
Twitter going
He sexually harassed me. I'm like, did he? By asking?
Oh my god.
Twitter is fucking.
Twitter always
On-
been blowing up too.
Take away-
Twitter's on the witch hunt right
Take it
now.
with a grain of
They
salt,
are,
man.
Twitter's on the.
Take it with a grain of salt. Don't get too. I'm like, just don't get too deep into it because Twitter gets into some like.
Yeah, Twitter gets into it, bro. Twitter's on the.
And then
fucking
tomorrow,
witch hunt,
my
bro.
Twitter's gonna be
they're
blowing
there
the
to
fuck
get
up.
anybody and everybody, bro.